Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's almost time for the special program actually, so I'm a little bit late, but let me just check my audio real quick. Just want to make sure that everything is good. Alright, I think everything is good. Hang on a sec. Let me get into this game first because I want to mute the audio. Okay, so how's everyone doing? I was actually contemplating whether I really want to do this special program because honestly speaking, now that the main Archon quest for Netherlands has finished, so we're kind of like entering into the dry season. So I was contemplating whether I should really be doing this live special program or not, because I have a feeling that the next few version is gonna be like very fillery, and we're probably gonna get like the Sleeve quest somewhere around 0.6 or 0.7, which is what it usually is. So I'm expecting some dry season. I don't think we're gonna get the new location, considering the fact that Yansan is not a part of the patch. So most likely, if Yansan gonna come out in version 5.5, then it will probably come out somewhere around that time. I think let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and refresh the page real quick. And let's see. Oh, I think they changed the thumbnail already. Yep. 3 minutes. I really wish we could like adjust the volume right here, because usually the countdown is like really loud. But let me go ahead. Let's just go ahead and full screen. Oh, I cannot even full screen yet. Well, whatever the case, I guess I can take the time to like do a little bit of showcase, I guess. Hang on. So yeah, so I guess I haven't shown you guys, right? So I guess I shown a little bit. So I did show you guys that I did manage to get more Vika, but I haven't shown you guys that I actually managed to get a weapon. Yeah, as you can see. So yeah, I've been trying to use this party for quite a while, and it's been like really good so far. I haven't really tried out the Archon team, basically the AFK team, which I'm kind of interested in actually, to be honest, because kind of seems interesting. But yeah, I might actually be doing like a little bit of twist with my own Archon team. Not Archon team, AFK team basically. So I think what I can do is actually put Raiden Shogun and Furina, and then on the first slot, I think instead of having Nahida, I would prefer to have a sustain of some sort. So either I will put Zhongli, but I guess to kind of benefits more damage for Furina, I would say having Baiju would actually be good. And since his healing is actually like long range, like his attack that heals is a long range attack. So I guess that kind of works, I guess, in a way. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that actually, just to kind of like an FK team. But right now I really like this particular team because it's not only good for a team com itself, but it is also good for exploration, especially since I have C2 Chaska, so I can fly a little bit further than her C0. So yeah, I tried to do a Mavoika team actually, but I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I feel like my Licino is dealing a lot more consistent damage. I think miHoYo is more of a burst type, which I'm not really a fan of. So I'm not really a fan of a burst type of character, but she's like a well-rounded character where she could use like in a lot of different ways. So right now I'm currently using her as a sub DPS. I did plan to use the Cinder City initially, which I have tried, and the damage increase that I got from it is actually very little, to be honest. And I just feel like it's just not worth it. I guess it's gonna be starting soon, I think. Yeah, let's just stick with this. So yeah, and I also tried the same Chaska theme, but trying to change from Kokomi to Zilonen instead, because it's gonna be like really good for miHoYo in order to charge up her burst. And that's also the fact, obviously, because Zilonen provides elemental shred. But since Chaska doesn't interact with Geo, her kit basically, so I'm getting like one less bullet, which is a DPS drop actually. From what a DPS drop, because I'm getting more damage per bullet, but I'm getting less damage overall because I'm having less bullet, because I only have 2 elements that Chaska can interact. So I decided to stick with my Kokomi. It does seems to deal a lot more damage overall. I do notice that a noticeable shorter duration in trying to kill a boss. I think the one that I use is the Tenebratus Papilla or something. Oh, here it is. I'm not sure whether this is gonna be like the dev or the localization team. Yeah, let's see what this patch is all about actually. From the sounds of it, we might be getting a dev. Or I could be wrong.
Ready? Close your eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be skipping her.
Now inhale nice and slow, as if trying to catch the slight fragrance of a blossom in the air.
What is this like subtitle
And let it
setting?
out. Relax your shoulders.
It's been a while actually since we
Picture
got
yourself
an event in
enveloped in the
Inazuma, if I'm
soft
not
embrace
mistaken,
of a
now that I
cloud.
think about it.
Very good. Now let go
I think the
of
last
your
time was
troubles
during Sumeru, the one
and
with
feel
the
yourself become
horror
lighter
event.
in body and mind.
Yeah, I think that is the last one that we have an event in Inazuma. So it's kind of nice that we finally gonna get one.
ランジュラに
Japanese.
声をかけたのには一つ目的があるんじゃ。
Dang it.
妖
I
理
had
の
to.
変化の力を借りて人間の想像した遊芸を作るというな。
その白髪についてく。それから桃
Wait for
神のおば、桃神のお姉さんにもついてく。ざっくり言うと、ある小狐の見た夢がテーマになってる。吉間と悪夢の間を行き来しながら、美
Delicious
味しい
fried
油揚
tofu.
げを探すんだ。
ほう。
今回の
I'm
設計
guessing
は
that is
典型
the
的な打ち
event.
方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
新たき極上無双遊芸制作組
Oh
助
yes.
田ついに参上。
先日受けた広告の仕事がまだ終わっていない。
大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。七星召喚、勝者は常に人生の勝ち組だ。
TCG?
私は夢みずきみずき、みずきって呼んで。夢療法。悪夢の悪
Oh,
夢を飛んでい
she's
け。
kind of like flying.
夢食いバクには人間の悪夢を食らう能力があるの。 食べた悪夢は
I think I read her keep, but I forgot already. But I haven't watched her animation yet.
深呼吸をこの香りをじっくり嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開けちゃダメだぞ。
What's wrong here?
二重心ってあのウリ二つの人が現れるっていう？
仕事柄何らかの理由で治療を拒んだり治療を受けられない患者はたくさん見てきた。そして将軍にはすでにその兆しが見えてる。大きな力を持つ者が夢とうつつを区別できなくなり、
What
現
the
実で起
heck?
こっていることの全てを戦の延長線上にあるものと勘違いしてしまったら、
こたびの敵悪夢だけではあるまい。
Are we gonna get
今回 A はあの人たちを
interlude chapter?
イカズチの国つかみの御事、我が願いを聞こしめせ。
虚空の幻真理を追い
いざ渡らせたまえとかしこみかしこみも申す。
I will be down actually if we're gonna get like interlude chapter for Inazuma. Yeah, actually that would be kind of cool actually. So I thought initially that they're just gonna do like events and then story. I guess in a way, it's not really. Hang on a sec. We don't really know yet. We have to wait till they announce. GIS. Oh, GI spare. Sure. Program 54. Kind of like that they are simplifying the codes now. Right. I guess I could try. Let me try real quick. Oops.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the version
Okay.
5.4
I'm gonna try
special
while they
program.
are
I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
introducing.
And I'm Kai.
We meet again, everyone. Although this time a mysterious voice guided us here.
Yeah, that must have been Mizuki, right?
Yes, and speaking of Mizuki, does everyone remember Aisa Bathhouse? It's one of the businesses near Tenshukaku.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to the owner.
Oh.
Apparently, the inspiration for the business comes from Netland's
Alright,
hot
I got the
springs.
first one.
Well, Mizuki happens to be a major shareholder of Aisa Bathhouse.
Major shareholder. Wait, there are tons of rumors about her. I heard she returned from abroad to put Miko out of business. Oh, and she used to...
Let me guess. She used to sneak into Grand Narukami Shrine to pour hot water on the sacred sakura? Or that Aisa Bathhouse
they're
is coming
rival,
out with
I
a
guess.
promotional duo to compete with Miss Hina?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
Those rumors are a bit misleading.
What? Okay. So, what's the truth?
Well, first, we need a bit more context. This is Yume Mizuki.
Oh, I love the sound of her name. And look at her outfit. It's like a combination of a kimono and
I
a
didn't
maid
even
uniform.
realize
Yeah,
that's like
it
a
incorporates
double
a
name.
few fusion elements,
Yume
which
Mizuki
makes sense for someone
Mizuki.
who often travels abroad.
Yeah, oh, and she has a tail. Does that mean she's a yokai?
Yes, but don't worry, definitely a friendly one. Mizuki is a Yumekui Baku, a type of yokai that use their powers
Aizawa
to eat
Saya.
people's
Why does
nightmares.
the name
She also
sounds
happens
familiar,
to
to
be
be
a clinical
honest?
psychologist.
Hold on. Clinical psychologist?
Yeah, maybe that's kind of hard to imagine. Here, these anecdotes should help paint a better picture.
Let's see.
Warrior who returned from Night
Mizuki once
Warden
treated
Wars.
a warrior who returned from Night Warden Wars. After consuming his nightmare, she passed out for several days. Sounds like that nightmare didn't go down easy.
Definitely not. Certain nightmares are difficult for Yumekui Baku to digest and can even become poisonous. The nightmare of a warrior who has seen the horrors of the abyss. It's too intense for the Baku to consume directly. So, as a psychologist,
she's
that's
a-
where Mizuki comes
You know
in.
how
She uses
Inazuma have
clinical
like
methods to help her
yokai
patients
team?
reach a point where their
I'm
nightmares
wondering
are safe to
if
consume.
first is based
If the
on
Baku tried to
a
intervene without
yokai
those
that
methods, in
consumes
terms of consequences,
dreams
passing out
or
is
nightmare
only the
from
tip of the iceberg.
human
Wow.
in Japan.
A Baku's job is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, but Mizuki doesn't mind. To her, consuming people's nightmares is what it means to be a Baku. It inspired her to travel all around Teyvat, learning everything she could about psychology. That's what makes her practice so unique. She combines her clinical knowledge with yokai power.
Oh, I was wondering how she encountered a warrior from Natland. So she's a traveler too.
Yep, in addition to clinical methods, she also uses hot spring baths, music, and incense during the treatment process. Actually,
What is
travelers
this,
can even
Bleach?
check out Isa Bathhouse for themselves. With the relaxing hot springs and delicious food offerings, you can bring your stress
so I
and
guess
you'll
it's
leave
finally
refreshed.
open.
Nice. I wanted to ask though, the incense we just saw looked like it was from Sumeru. Has Mizuki been there too?
Yes, Mizuki has contacts all over Teyvat. In fact, we can introduce a few right now.
Oh, Mizuki
Childhood
and Malani know each
friends.
other. Wait a minute.
Partnership
Across from
negotiation.
Malani's shop, I remember seeing a new business. The announcement mentioned something about a hint of sakura, a touch of purple. Could it belong to Mizuki?
Good eye. That's Yume Mizuki's Cozy Corner, and it's about to open soon. Mualani even ordered a gift to congratulate Mizuki on the opening.
Wow, I had no idea those two were so close.
And speaking of business ventures, Mizuki is also working with Kokomi to open another branch of Isa Bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Another one? Jeez, does she even sleep?
Well, nothing's set in stone, but if it works out, she'll be able to help even more people suffering from nightmares.
Okay, so it sounds like Mizuki is just really dedicated to her work. Those rumors get her completely wrong.
So she
It's
treat
terrible.
them through
Yeah, people will take the smallest piece of
an
information
onsen?
and let their imaginations run wild. The truth is, Miko and Mizuki have known each other since childhood, and there's a slight rivalry between them. After all, Isa Bathhouse and Yae Publishing House both offer an outlet to unwind, so in a way, their markets overlap. But they're definitely
kinda
not trying to put
provide
each other out
the
of business
same,
here. Someone else is guilty
the
of
same
that.
stuff to
And
people.
Mizuki is the one being targeted.
Wait, what's going on?
That's something travelers can find out for themselves in Mizuki's story quest. Tapir
So-
Somniator chapter.
So
Before we get
it is
into
a story
it,
quest, so
there's
it's
two
not
quick things to
an
know.
Archon quest.
First, travelers can earn extra level up materials for Mizuki by completing her quest.
Okay,
Second,
nice. So they are
starting in
following.
version 5.4, keys will no longer be required to unlock story quests.
Oh, sweet! That
Oh.
should make it easier to spend time with our favorite characters.
That's
Yep.
kind of good.
Now, let's take a little sneak peek at Mizuki's story
But
quest,
what
shall
about
we?
the
Who
What do you
are
call it?
these two?
hangout events?
Oh, wait, is that the promotional duo from the rumor? You know, Ms. Hina's competition?
No, not even close. These two are therapists who work with Mizuki at Isa Bathhouse. The shorter one is actually the older of the two. They're
They
polar
look
opposites
kind
in
of
terms of
unique
personality,
to
though.
be just an
So,
NPC.
as you can
but
imagine, they also have
then
different
again-
approaches when it comes to therapy.
Kiki
All
is
right,
also.
let's take a look at the next picture.
Whoa,
Have unique
those
design as
Rowlo
well.
guys are so cute.
Yeah, that's what Yumekui Baku look like when they're young. With a little training, they'll be able to turn into human form one day.
Okay.
So that's what she
now I want to know
used
what
to look
Mizuki
like?
looked like when she was little.
Well, with a little luck, you might just get the chance. And speaking of luck, to many people in Inazuma, encountering a little Baku is a sign of good luck.
Because it means when you sleep that night, your nightmares will be gone?
That's right. But in Mizuki's story quest, travelers won't need to rely on luck to experience Mizuki's treatment for themselves.
That sounds pretty lucky to me.
I guess you're right. Okay, on to the next picture.
Whoa, what is that thing? It looks very unsettling.
The fact that
And
the outline
did I
here is
mention
red.
dangerous?
Is
You're
this
not
like
wrong.
an eye
Mizuki and the
of
traveler have a few
Nova?
crises to resolve in this quest.
Huh.
So, I think this is a perfect time to check out what Mizuki can do in combat.
Okay, let's take a look because I already forgot what her kid does actually. And I haven't watched her animation yet. Wait, did she just walk on water just
Is
now?
it time for our session?
Oh, she floats.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Ah, so she summons. Interesting. It's kind of creepy as well in a way.
battle, Mizuki waves her fan to unleash refreshing bursts of wind that deal anemo damage. Her elemental skill weaves memories of beautiful dreams and causes her to enter the Dream Drifter state.
Whoa, that looks so fun.
Yeah, the Dream Drifter state is one of the key ways Mizuki works with her team to defeat enemies. In this state, Mizuki periodically deals AoE anemo damage to nearby enemies and increases swirl damage for the entire party. Unlocking
think
the
you
talent
need to
Bright
look
Moon's
back
Restless
at
Voice
her.
can even extend the duration of the Dream Drifter state. Mizuki's
I'll take a
elemental
look at
burst
her
pulls in
kit
nearby
after this.
enemies and summons a mini Baku to the field. This mini Baku creates Yumemi-style special snacks that can be picked up by party members. Picking up the snack has two different effects, depending on the HP of the active character. If the active character's HP is above a certain percent, picking up the snack will unleash a Munen shockwave that deals AoE anemo damage to surrounding enemies.
So basically,
If
Animal
their
Bennett.
HP is below a certain percent, picking up the snack will restore an amount of HP. If the snack remains
Yeah.
on the field for some time without being picked up, it will explode and deal AoE anemo damage to surrounding enemies.
So basically, her boss is kind of
so
like
Mizuki
Bennett.
looks after her teammates in multiple ways.
Definitely. Mizuki's gameplay has an effortless feel to it. Like I mentioned earlier, Mizuki increases swirl damage for the entire party, which gives us a world of possibilities when it comes to team comps. All you need are characters whose element reacts with anemo. Use them to apply elemental effects to enemies. Then, when Mizuki
Wait,
unleashes her elemental
she
skill,
is actually
she can
perfect
target enemies with
to
ease as she hovers
to
above the
replace
battlefield. With her
to be
anemo
the fourth
vision,
member that
Mizuki
on the
takes her
team
teammates'
that I
skills
said
to
just
the
now,
next
the
level by
FK team,
increasing swirl
because she
damage.
can
And
heal.
when the time is right, you can unleash her elemental burst to give your party members an added edge in combat.
Okay, I see what you mean now. There's definitely an ease to her kit.
Yeah.
She works in so many different teams.
And
I
because
should mention another cool thing about her abilities. When Mizuki is in your team and a party member consumes a dish with restorative effects, there's a certain chance for the dish to be heightened. Now, here's the interesting part. The higher the friendship level of the character consuming the dish, the greater the chance of triggering that effect.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
It all comes back to her profession.
Yeah, this
the
is
more
kinda
you interact with
interesting,
a patient, the more you
because
understand them.
first
And
you can
in
use
the end,
VV
the more
to
you can
shred the
help them.
element,
So, in other words, the
and
higher
then
the
if you
friendship
use
level, the better the effect.
the
Awesome! I want
AFK team,
Mizuki
basically
in my team
Furina,
as soon as possible.
Then let's get
Raiden
into the
Shogun
version
and
5.4 event wishes.
miHoYo.
In the first half of version 5.4,
Hmm.
we'll have event wishes for Yume Mizuki,
Sijuin.
and Sijuin. A new 5-star catalyst, Sunny Morning Sleepin', will also be featured on the weapon banner. I should also mention that after the version 5.5 update, Mizuki will be added to the standard wish banner.
Oh, nice. Another character on the standard banner who can
Finally,
help
a
with
new character
exploration.
in the standard
Exactly.
banner.
Plus, like we
Okay,
said
oh,
before,
wait,
Mizuki
that is actually
enhances
kinda
swirl
good.
damage. So she's a flexible unit that can fit into so
Okay.
many teams.
Okay,
as long as you
okay.
have elements that react with anemo, you're good to go.
Right, you can't
that
really go
is
wrong, which means you
actually
don't have to
interesting because
stress.
her kit
I'm
seems to
always
be
down for
really
that.
nice,
Totally.
and considering the fact that
If you're interested,
and
be
if you
sure to
consider
check out
that-
her banner in the new
because
update.
usually
Now, in the second half of version
the
5.4, we'll
only
have
back character
returning
that
event wishes
only
from
quote unquote
Furina
back
and
character
Risley.
were
Awesome.
included into
I've been
standard banner
waiting for them.
Yeah, me
so
too.
far. I mean,
Okay,
Tinari
that's
is
it for the
somewhat
event
good,
wishes.
but not as
All
good
right,
as
next up.
Nahida,
Oh,
obviously.
looks like we have a message from Ayaka. Let's take a look.
Hello,
Ayaka,
traveler. It's been a
my
while.
waifu.
I hope you're well. I wanted to tell you about an upcoming event in Inazuma, the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The
If you
main
have
event.
some time, perhaps you could join us for this grand occasion. I know Brother and Toma would love to see you. And I feel the same.
Me
In
too,
fact,
babe.
I hear the Shogun and Lady Gucci have special plans in store.
Oh,
Of course, your participation will make the event all the more special.
Huh.
I'm gonna listen to
Ayaka
that
mentioned
in.
the Mikawa Flower Festival. Why don't we go check it out?
Sounds good. Well,
Yeah,
we head
listen
to
to
the
that in
venue. Take
Japanese.
a look at the second redemption code, travelers.
Oh. Codes. Mizuki 0212. I'm guessing that is the date when 5.4 is released. Okay, let me try. Yep, got it. Alright. Okay, I really need to take a look at her kit later on. Ayusa Bathhouse, Yay Publishing House.
Welcome back, travelers. We now come to you with a special segment
Event
of
weapon,
today's
bow
program.
arm.
The Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival, jointly sponsored by Yai Publishing House and Isa Bathhouse.
A century ago, the
What's the
Mikawa
stat
Flower
though?
Festival was an event where all kinds of yokai gathered in celebration. But now the festival is open to humans and yokai alike.
Oh, and
Preparations
that is
are already
the
underway
exact.
for
The
the
Mikawa
upcoming
Festival
iteration of
is
the
the
Mikawa
exactly
Flower
the
Festival,
event that
set
was
to take
last
place at the foot of
event
Mount
that
Yogo
was
on February 14th, 2025.
that was done in
that means
Inazuma,
it's
right?
been over 2 years since the last Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yeah.
Do you still remember it, Kai?
Of course, Ayato's test of courage feels like it was just yesterday. I still remember playing Akisu Yuge on the beach and bonding with our yokai friends.
Yeah.
I really had fun during that event.
Yeah, I remember thinking, if a game on the beach is this fun, imagine what a full-blown Mikawa Flower Festival could be like.
Yeah, looks like we finally have the chance to find out. But it's not just for yokai this time.
That's right. The Shogunate is finally organizing a celebration for humans and yokai to enjoy together.
It's a joint effort in every sense of the word. There's so much to look forward to. So let's give travelers a sneak peek at the festivities.
Wow, things are looking
So
lively
they're still
already.
doing it on the
Yes.
beach. Oh, that's
These are
the
the
same
participants in the
kid
48-hour
from
game development
the
competition.
Wait,
horror event
so they
last
only
time.
have 48 hours? I think it would take me that long just to come up with an idea.
Yeah, that's why the collaboration between humans and yokai is so important. With the help of a kitsune meal, certain yokai can now communicate in human speech, which means the game development teams have human ingenuity and yokai power on their side. The sky's the limit.
Wow, I can't even imagine what the teams are going to come up with.
Speaking of teams, let's take a second to introduce the contestants. And we can give an overview of their games while we're at it.
All right, take it away.
All right, let's take a look at our
A
first
Little
team.
Fox
Mizuki,
Daydream,
Gyobukoban,
Gunshin
and
Phantasm,
Kokumi, and their
Akitsu
game,
Her
A Little
Custom.
Fox's Daydream.
Oh, her,
Players will
her
need to
custom
guide
is
a little fox
the
through different dreamscapes,
ball game,
collecting
right?
fried tofu along the way until you reach the ramen stall at your destination.
And if you make it to the final checkpoint, a very cute, very special
So,
little Baku
platform
will
game.
appear to congratulate you. Oh, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, okay.
As for the identity of the little Baku, I'll leave that for the travelers to mull over.
Here's the tip. As the setting changes between dreams and nightmares, make sure to watch your step. Otherwise, it's not a pleasant way down.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Ouch.
Alright, moving on to Sayu, Kichiboshi, and Yoimiya's team and their game, Bunshin Phantasm. This is a game that really
the heck
makes you
is this?
think. What do you do when the bridge to your destination disappears in front of you? Well, that's where the Mujina body doubles come in. The Mujina body doubles mimic your movements, and you will need to use the mechanic to your advantage to find a way forward.
This game has Sayu written all over it. Making her clones do all the work while she takes a nap. That sounds like her.
I see,
But
I see.
that's just my guess. Travelers will need to uncover the full story behind this game for themselves.
I heard the team is hard at work developing new stages and expanding on the clone mechanic. So
Interesting.
there are even more intriguing puzzles in store.
Sounds exciting.
Alright, those last two games are new additions to the festival, but this next one might look a little familiar.
Yeah.
It's a new and improved version of Akizu Yuge.
It's the ping pong
this
game,
time
right?
with a Mondstadt twist. It's called Akitsu Harpastum, developed by Toma, Hitotsume Kozo, Yoko, Kappa, and Shoze.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
I
the...
think I can guess the mastermind behind this
it
game.
is ping
The
pong.
Ludi Harpastum elements make it pretty clear it must be Toma's idea. He's from Mondstadt after all. And the break mechanic definitely reminds me of Akitsu Yuge. I can see the mashup.
So they become
Exactly.
an obstacle
Plus,
now.
with Shoze's yokai powers, there are even special effects this time that really take it to the next level.
We should also mention Akitsu Harpastum can be played solo or in co-op. So, you can put your skills to the test on your own or with friends.
As you can see, there are a lot of fun games in store. Maybe you even have a favorite already. If so, you're ahead of the game. Because in this competition, the winner of the award for Best Game is completely up to the traveler. The winning team gets to take home the Tanuki Game Award.
Ooh,
Tanuki.
that's a big decision.
Definitely. Now we only gave a brief overview of each game, so better to reserve
Give it to
judgment
Sayu.
until you experience the final product for yourselves.
And of course, no celebration is complete without rewards. All you have to do is join in on the fun. Take part in the various games to earn festival stamps. Once you collect a certain amount, you can exchange them for all sorts of rewards, including a new 4-star polar.
Wow, I'm so excited! This festival is jam-packed with activities.
For sure. Plus, you can always stop by Isa Bathhouse if you need a break.
Ooh.
The bathhouse even
Ooh,
made
spicy.
custom bathrobes for their
Dang.
guests during the festival.
Collecting
Awesome.
waifu.
Definitely. Yai Publishing House will also have a booth, so check it out if you're interested.
All right, before we wrap up this special broadcast, we have one last announcement. Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, will
Raiden
make a
Shogun?
special appearance at the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Wow, the Shogun is going in person. That's definitely going to cause a stir. Wait, hold on. She's not just going for the festivities, is she?
Well,
Probably.
I heard she's coming to investigate a nightmare with ties to Mikoshi Chiyo.
Mikoshi Chiyo? Ah, you mean her Oni friend from all those years ago?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just a rumor. We probably shouldn't spread that around.
No. You're right. That could be dangerous.
Interesting.
The Mikawa Flower Festival welcomes all visitors, human and yokai alike. Whether you're new to the festival or a returning visitor, a competitor or a spectator, there's more than enough fun to go around.
That's right. And with that,
We hope to see you there.
Wait, we haven't... Oh yeah. I was thinking that we haven't gotten our third food yet. Isa Bathhouse. Let me go ahead and try. Think I got it. Yep. That's the final one. And there we have it. I'm not sure what else do they wanna touch on exactly, because the optimization was very minor for the next version. Like a lot of it, I don't know why they keep doing optimization to cater to new
Welcome
player,
back,
to be
travelers.
honest.
Welcome back. You know, another cool thing about the Mikawa Flower Festival is that we get to reunite with a bunch of old friends. It makes me wonder what some of our other old friends are up to.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one. That's exactly why the
Other?
dev team designed this next event. Let's take a look.
Liyue. Didn't we have event in Liyue already? This event, this version.
座ってくれ。
What is this? Travel States Anthology Chapter. What the heck?
ふわつけちょっとそこのあんた待ちなさーい。おはようみーちゃん。あれがリーユンの金融資源？
今度とはだいぶ違うだろう。
シャンリン、この匂いどうしたの？
いい香り。食べてみて。次はバタツミ島の外を案内してくださいませんか？
What is this exactly?
This new version 5.4 event is called Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. Keep an eye out as
Anthology
you wander
chapter.
the open world. You might just spot some familiar faces or hear some interesting news about them.
What an awesome way
Ah.
to reunite with our old friends.
Yeah, and get a
Wait, I
glimpse
don't
of an
quite
average
understand
day in
it.
their life.
Oh, hold on. The map is pretty big at this point. Won't it be like trying to find a needle in a haystack?
Oh.
Don't worry. Whenever
so
there's news
is
about one
this
of our companions,
a
their
limited time or
anecdote
is this
icon will appear on the map.
permanent?
All travelers need to do is head to the marked location to check it out. Once you complete an anecdote, the corresponding story will be recorded. Complete a certain number of anecdotes to earn rewards.
Cool. It's like a bunch of slice of life vignettes.
This kind of looks like permanent,
Actually,
is
I
it
think I
not?
just saw Zhongli buying light novels for Hu Tao. I can't wait to see how that turns out. This kind of mechanic has so many possibilities.
That's true.
So, if the name of the event is Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter, does that mean there will be more chapters in the future?
According to the dev team, this is sort of like a trial run.
Yeah, perhaps
They're hoping to
there
refine the
is
experience in the future after receiving feedback from travelers.
Cool.
It
Now the
kind of
open
looks
world
like
has even
permanent,
more secrets to
but
uncover.
I don't know.
Yeah, alright, let's take a look at the rest of our version 5.4 events. First up is a combat event called Realm of Tempered Valor. In this event, each challenge is made up of 25 floors of combat stages. The level and
25?
HP
That's
of
a
opponents
lot.
within each challenge increases as you ascend from floor to floor. Travelers must clear the stage within 30 seconds to move on to the next floor.
Sounds like an opportunity to test our limits.
Yeah, for sure. Also, if you reach a certain floor in single player mode, you can grant a buff to your friends. Of course, your friends can also do the
Boon of
same for you.
friendship.
I should also mention there are different ways to take part in this event. You can choose to take on the challenge solo or team up with friends in co-op.
Ah,
Whatever you
I
choose,
see.
there are ample rewards to collect along the way.
Nice. I feel like travelers
Obviously,
will
I'm
really
gonna do
get to put their
solo.
bills to the test in this event.
Definitely.
20 floor, that
And
is a
speaking
lot of floor to
rewards,
cover
if you
though.
reach
It's
a
gonna
certain
be like
floor,
really
you'll even
lengthy.
receive an event-exclusive name card.
Oh,
A baby Tepetlisaur punching an abyss mage. So cute.
All right, let's move from the combat arena into the great outdoors. Invasive fish species have been spotted in the waters of Fontaine, and a rather peculiar individual who calls herself an unchained hunter needs our help. In Invasive Fish Wrangler, travelers will need to head to designated fishing zones to address the crisis. Travelers can take part in two different modes, co-op mode and fish-off mode, meaning you can either work
Oh, wow,
together or
that is actually
compete
kinda
against
cool.
each other, while collecting primo gems along the way.
And in the end, your efforts help Fontaine avert a major ecological crisis. So that's an added bonus.
that's kind of cute.
Plus, competing
No,
to see
it's
who
been
can
a
catch
while
more
since
fish
I've
is
done
just
fishing.
really
Maybe
fun.
I need to start again
if you're
because
the first to catch the
I
giant bejeweled
haven't
unicorn
done
fish,
any
you can even
fishing
receive a higher score.
ever since
Hold on.
Sumeru. Like
Doesn't
the
the
last time I did
so-called
is just to
Unchained
get the
Hunter look
weapon,
a
the
little
catcher from
familiar?
Inazuma, and that's
Wait,
pretty much
it's the same
the last
merchant who
time.
released Sumeru fish species into Mondstadt that one time. Wow, looks like she really turned over a new leaf. And speaking of familiar faces, another old friend will be returning in version 5.4. That's right, it's Xavier.
Xavier.
The filmmaker smiled upon by the gods. What kind of commission is it this time? Another film?
Which event was
No,
this?
not
I
a
forgot
film
already.
this time. A commercial for his sponsor. But it's not really a commission, it's more like doing something creative with an old friend. Besides, Xavier already shot the footage.
A
All
photo
travelers
event,
need to do
basically.
is edit it. You can totally make it your own.
Make
It's
it
the
our own?
editing,
But
the
what about the
editing
sponsor? Under
event.
requirements?
When it comes to art, there's no right answer, right? Xavier said it just needs to be interesting. If the sponsor has an objection, Xavier has our back.
Wow. Okay, I like the sound of that. And it looks like we can use the same footage 3 times. That leaves a lot of room for creativity.
And feedback. The cast, crew, and sponsors of your commercial will be able to weigh in on your final cut. Plus, you can have multiple saves, and you can even share and showcase your work. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with.
I think I saw Ito in some of the footage. Huh. I was wondering why he wasn't part of the game development competition. Looks like he was busy filming an ad.
Yeah, for a Genius Invocation TCG by the looks of it. which is perfect because we have some Genius Invocation news of our own. Automatic Artistry will be returning as a part of Heated Battle Mode in version 5.4. Travelers can look forward to new character and monster cards. In addition, Automatic Artistry will now have a concede button, making it easier to get a fresh start if a match doesn't go your way. Updates and optimizations have also been made to regular Genius Invocation TCG, so keep an eye out.
Finally, the Leyline Overflow event is returning in version 5.4. Check it out if you need Mora or character experience materials.
Alright, it's time for a few system optimizations. In version 5.1,
Yeah, this one is very
a calculator
minimal.
was added to the crafting bench to make the enhancement process easier, but the dev team thought that there was still some room for improvement. So, in version 5.4, travelers can look forward to more sweeping optimizations to the enhancement process.
First up is an optimization to enhancement material collection. In the training guide, you can now add level up plans for your
Yeah,
characters.
I don't
All you
really
need to do
care that
is set
much
your
about
level
this.
up goals, and the system will display the materials you need as well as where to obtain them. In addition, once you set a goal, reminders of the required materials will be displayed in various key interfaces, including the Adventure Handbook, Domain Entrances, and Domain Completion screen, and the Battle Pass rewards. And when you click on a certain material, you can see your collection progress as well as whether you reach your goal.
Nice, I like all the reminders. It saves a lot of time when you don't have to do those calculations yourself. Plus, the interface seems a lot more intuitive.
Also, certain common interfaces will now display your current resin count. You no longer need to exit to a separate screen. In addition, if you can craft a certain material, clicking on Craftable Amount will display the crafting bench in your current region on the map, and you can click on it to teleport.
The character list has also been streamlined by reducing the
That's
number
not-
of steps needed to navigate the interface. For
Then
example,
again, I forgot
say
that,
you just obtained talent upgrade
you don't
materials
have
for
a bench
Risley,
in Star
and
Rail.
after upgrading his talents, you want to do the same for Sijuin. Now, when you switch characters, you can remain within the talent interface instead of exiting to the attributes page. In addition, for travelers who play on PC and use keyboard and mouse input, elemental
This is
icons have
actually
been added when
somewhat a
scrolling
nice
through the character
addition,
list.
actually.
Travelers can use them to quickly filter their characters by element.
Wow, I'm used to just dragging the character tab at the top, but it can take a while when you have a lot of characters.
For sure. The filtering icon in the lower left-hand corner can make that easier too. Try it out sometime.
Cool, I will.
Alright, let's move on to some optimizations to weapon filtering. After the version 5.4 update, you can now filter weapons by secondary attributes.
Oh, and characters now have recommended weapon attributes, which should be helpful if you're unsure which secondary attributes to prioritize.
In addition, an auto add button has been added to the weapon enhancement screen, making it much
this is
easier
quite
and
nice.
faster to level your weapons. Finally,
Rather than
the
having
Serenity
to click
Pod
one by
now
one.
allows
It's
you to
already,
quickly get in
like,
touch with Tubby to handle
improved
all
a little
sorts of
bit.
design business. Plus, you can now buy materials and craft furnishings anytime, anywhere,
Yeah, this is also
even
good.
indoors.
Nice!
Alright, that's it for system optimizations. Be sure to check them out in-game once the update goes live. Looks like we covered everything, which means that's a wrap for the version 5.4 special program. Anything you want to say before we go, Kai?
Yes, of course. I've been waiting for this. First, I've got to say, Yume Mizuki's design is absolutely stunning. I really love her way of speaking. Like,
I'm just
it
hoping
brings
to
so
get
much
her
personality
from
to
the
her
standard
character.
banner.
It's very soothing. I feel like all of my nightmares are just gonna be gone
Okay,
instantly.
miHoYo did say that they're
And
gonna add
also,
more,
second,
but
I want to say is that this update is also
it's
such
kind of
a
implied
huge
that they're gonna
shout-out
add
to the
like
incredible
more
work
than
our game
one.
designers
So
have done.
I'm kind of wonder
Coming up
what
with
other
fresh
5-star
mechanics
character that is going
every
to go into
single update,
standard banner though.
That's just wild. Like inventing new mechanics and inventing new rules for the game and finally make it a game is super difficult. Big respect to the team for making all of this happen. What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, it's so cool how the team is always trying to make the game fresh and bringing new things to the table. But yeah, for me personally, I'm actually really excited to check out Isa Bathhouse because I love whenever there's like buildings in the game and you walk by them all the time and you're thinking like, I wonder what the inside of that building looks like, or, I wonder what that area looks like. But they're actually adding, that space for us to explore now, and I just think that's so cool. It just adds more detail to the world and it allows you to explore even more. And yeah, I'm really excited to check that out.
Exactly. I'm so excited about that as well. Well, I suppose all there's left to say is see you in game, travelers.
Yep. Bye now.
Bye.
Anything Chinese New Year related? Lullaby?
Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I used my voice to guide you out of the dream. Looks like it worked like a charm. Now all you need to do is hold on to this state of relaxation. Your dream was very special, by the way, full of stories and unknowns.
Did you peek into my dreams?
Oh, one more thing.
Imagine if you are having like a wet dream or a nightmare, and then she look into it.
When you rest tonight, I hope only sweet dreams await.
You think that's it? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. Pretty much what I guess it's gonna be. Hang on. I do expect it to be somewhat of a filler, but those kind of a few shots with the other character, I'm not sure whether that is for the events or is it related to her what do you call it? Character quest. Hang on. I want to take a look at her kit real quick. So obviously I'm not gonna show you guys because that's gonna be considered as me leaking it. But I'm probably just gonna like just want to see real quick, and I want to see what the stats for that event weapon as well. Let me see. Might as well see her. Let me see her weapon real quick. EM. Oh, does she scale with EM? Increase elemental. That's kind of like the same basic Lali. An additional increase in EM. Oh, hang on. Let me see what's the max stat. For 6 seconds after triggering Sword, elemental mastery increase by 96 for 9 seconds after wielder elemental skill hits opponent. Elemental mastery increased by 32 for 30 seconds after wielder elemental burst hit opponent. So basically a bunch of additional EM based on what she does. I see. That is her weapon. What is the max EM? 264. Hang on, let me see. What is the one for Sid Lali? 265. So practically about the same. 542. And hers is 541. So yeah, pretty much the same stats, I guess. Oh, okay. The pole arm. An ER pole arm. Okay, let's see whether this is gonna be like better than Favonius or Sacrificial. 30% similar to both of them. Oh wait, Sacrificial, there's no Sacrificial pole arm. I totally forgot about that. I guess another collection for the ER pole arm. Increase attack by 20% and movement speed when using an elemental skill. Interesting. Hang on. Let me see real quick. For how long was it? 10 seconds. This is interesting because I could technically use it on Toma, but having Toma using Favonius is a lot better, I think. Who else? What's the sub DPS? I'm not really sure. Maybe for Yunjin? Even Yunjin as well, you want her to burst as frequent as possible, so you kind of want her to use for Venus as well. She prefers the cash. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe just like a backup ER weapon. Oh, that is for R1. Let me see R5 actually. Attack by 40% and the speed is the same, still remains 10%. So it's just the attack up to 40%. That is actually pretty huge, to be honest. 40% is a lot. It's almost like the same amount that you usually get as the subset for the weapon. So it's almost like you got double subset, ER and attack at the same time. For 10 seconds when using an elemental skill. So as long as you have a character that they have a cooldown of less than 10 seconds, you can pretty much keep 100% uptime, to be honest. Technically, oh, I have a crazy idea actually. Technically, I could give this to Zhongli as a buffer. Attack percent, because Zhongli's... Hang on, let me see. What is the whole CD? Whole CD, 12 seconds, so pretty much 2-second downtime. But gaining 40%. This is interesting. Yeah. I could technically build a buffer Zhongli that gave 40% attack, which is a lot, right? 40%. But I kind of wonder whether that is going to be... okay. Yeah, I haven't considered that. So, one thing to consider is whether this attack percentage is going to be like to the whole party or only to the user. Yeah, that is something that we that needs to be tried. But regardless though, that is kind of huge actually. 40% attack and 10% speed, and you can kind of almost keep 100% uptime. Okay, let me see Mizuki's kit real quick. Her bonus stat is EM. So I guess her kit really resolve around EM, I guess. I mean, she's an animal character after all, which kind of scales a lot on EM. Let's see. Enters a dream drifter state. I guess that is where she kind of floats above the ground. Yeah, didn't show much, but I think we saw in the trailer that it kind of seems like she would be able to like float above water. What is the duration though? Oh, it's only 5 seconds and the cooldown is 15 seconds. What? That is like a pretty long downtime, to be honest. Unless there's a way to extend the duration. Did they actually mention it? I forgot already. Let me read real quick. Will continuously drift forward, dealing AoE and more damage to nearby opponents at regular interval. What is the interval though? Not stated, but from the trailer it does seem kind of fast actually. Skill damage. I don't think the damage matters that much, but the swirling is the one that matters. I mean, she's gonna just do... She's probably gonna be better off scaling of EM because she's doing reaction. Let me see. During this time, Mizuki can control her direction or drift, and the pickup distance of special snack from the elemental burst will be increased. Okay, so basically, if you can pick up from a bit further if you are in the elemental skill state. picking up the the buff that they drop. I'm guessing in a way it's kind of like the chili that Guoba drop, and you get a buff. Let me continue reading about the elemental skill. Increase the soul damage that nearby party members dealt based on Yume's EM. Dream Drifter will end when Mizuki leave the field or use elemental skill again. Elemental mastery base soul damage increase per point. Considering the fact that she have like a base EM, I'm guessing similar to Citlali, she's probably gonna have like the same amount as mine. If I really build her for EM, especially since she's obviously going to be, oh wait, never mind. I'm guessing it's probably better to use a VV just to shred the element. I just want to know how quick does she attack though, the interval. Okay, let's see elemental burst. Summon forth countless lovely AoE damage and summon a mini Baku. Mini Baku is the buff that we get, right? Follows the current active character. Oh wait, never mind. Not that. Mini Baku will drop the snack. Okay. So basically like a puppet following us around and then throwing snacks at interval, I guess. At regular interval, Mini Baku will create one Yumemi star special snack. After nearby active character picks up, their HP, if their HP is higher, basically deals damage. Healing monsters away. It will heal the ones. Okay, 70%. Exactly the same like Bennett. So her burst is basically an animal version of Bennett's burst basically. Snap pickup type, HP regen. The damage. Okay. Duration is 12 seconds. CD is 15 seconds. Energy cost 60. Good. What else? Yeah, I think let's skip ahead. Let's see what's the passive. When Mizuki in party member has chance to recover 30. Oh, this is the one from foods. Okay. When Mizuki triggers swirl in her dream drifter state, basically elemental skill, duration increased by 2.5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 0.3 for a maximum of 2 times. So basically 5 seconds, another 5 seconds. Base is 5 seconds, another 5 seconds. So that is a maximum of 10 seconds. With a cooldown of 15 seconds. So not bad, I guess, because during that 5 second downtime, you can kind of like set up with other characters. Yeah, I guess it's not bad. Yeah. Well, Mizuki in the Dream Drifter state, when other nearby party members hit opponent with Pyro, Hydro, Cryo or Electro, her EM will increase by 100 for 4 seconds. I wonder if that is independent of each element, or is it going to be like count as the same? Because if it is independent and if you use 3 other elements, that's gonna like increase 300 EM. Okay, I'm kind of starting to see her potential here, and considering the fact that I said that we can pretty much use her in like the AFK team because she's a healer herself, which can help with the healing to counter the HP consumption from Furina. So you can kind of use her with Furina, Raiden Shogun, as well as Mavuika. So, quote unquote, the AFK team, because her elemental skill is pretty much just a turret basically that follows her around. We just have to like move around the character. Move around the enemy, I mean. Interesting. Let's see her constellation real quick. C1 she will continuously apply the 23 Nights Awaiting effect to nearby opponent for 3 seconds every 3.5 seconds. When an opponent is affected by any move, triggered sword reaction while a formation effect is active, the effect will be cancelled, and this sword instant has its damage against its own increased by 900% of Mizuki's EM. Oh wow, C1 is actually looks kind of busted actually. Dang, she kind of looks crazy. Now I really hope that whenever I lost the 50-50, I got her. Yeah. C2, when entering Dream Drifter state, every elemental mastery point Mizuki has will increase all nearby party member Pyro, Hydro, and Electro bonus by 0.4. So assuming 1k, 1, 2, 40%. Assuming I have 1k EM, that's gonna give like 40% elemental damage bonus, which is a lot actually. Dang. Yeah, she's straight up an OP AFK character. Pretty much power creep Yaimiko. Like straight up too much basically. Okay, C4 picking up the snack will both deal damage and heal, and will restore 5 energy to Yume Mizuki. Energy can be restored this way 4 times, which means 20. So that's already like one-third of her energy restore back, and you just need to find another 40, which is gonna be really easy to be honest. Dang. Per Anrakus. Yep. So C4 is gonna help with healing while also deal extra damage. C6 while Mizuki in the skill state, soul damage dealt by nearby party member can crit at fixed at 30% and crit damage fixed at 100%. Oh wow. Yeah, she's not like okay, I guess that is all for the information. So yeah, she's not like broken in a sense that she's gonna deal like crazy amount. Aside from the C1, based on the scaling, 900% of her EM seems kind of crazy. But I'm not really sure yet how high that damage is going to be. But regardless, I know that she's gonna be like a really good AFK character. Like if you include some of the AFK character that we have already. So yeah, like I said, I think the good team that would be really good for her is the AFK team, basically Mavuika, Raiden Shogun, and Verina. And since, like I said, since she has a healing, and she's pretty much gonna be like the on-field, so pretty much she's gonna be like the one who's gonna get all the particles, so she's gonna have like somewhat of a 100% uptime of her burst actually. So yeah, regardless though, that is all for version 5.4. Like I said, I don't really have any expectation. I'm just gonna do like enjoy whatever content that is going to be it. Before we start, I guess I could you know what, I'll talk about it at the very end of the stream. So yeah, I just want to confirm something real quick. If I'm not mistaken, we can only do the first part. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they have I think the second one is going to be, yep, this Sunday. So we are gonna do the first one. I'm pretty sure we can do it already. They released it today, yeah. So we can do the first one. So it's probably going to be like a really short one. As for the second and third one, I'm gonna wait until the third one is released. When was it? Let me see. Oh, 28. That is nice actually. Hang on. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the date for the Chinese New Year? Let me double check real quick. 29 is the Chinese New Year. So 29 is a public holiday too. But I guess I could technically do it on the 28th after I got back from work, since 29 is holiday, so I can pretty much degen for the 28th. Or technically I could still do it on the 29th during the day. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, we're just gonna do phase 1 right now, and phase 2 and phase 3 I'm gonna wait till they are released. I guess the safer choice would be waiting for 29 to do it. But we'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet. And obviously we're gonna get the free character here, and since I'm not doing any pulls, I would be, oh, I guess it's because we haven't started yet. It's probably going to be somewhere around here. If I'm not mistaken, we would be able to go for Lanyan. And I think that is what I usually do during the Lantern Rite, because usually the Lantern Rite provides you with a character selector for 4-star, a 4-star selector, and usually you will be able to choose the new 4-star. I think pretty much all of the Lantern Rite have new 4-star, right? Let me try to remember real quick. Aside from the first one, obviously. Version 2, you got Yunjin. Version 3, oh, I guess version 3 we don't have actually. Yeah. Oh wait. I just remember. There is actually. Version 3 have Yao Yao. And then version 4 we have Gaming, which is last year. And this year we have what was the name? Lanyan. So yeah, now that you said about it, it's supposed to be a trial, right? To my understanding, she's a shielder, and she has the ability to refresh her shield, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I am gonna get her now, so obviously. Right, to be honest. You know what? I'll take a look at her kit later. Or maybe I can actually take a look at it now. Okay, I'm glad that they gave the option to start here. Let me see real quick. Starting for Solar with Shield, a secret art. Nanyan dashes forward, and upon making contact with her target will leap back into the air. The Swallow with Shield damage absorption scale based on her attack. Oh, interesting. An attack scaling shield. So she's a pretty offensive shielder then. 20% absorption efficiency against any move while in mid-air due to the effects of her elemental skill Swallow with Pinion Dance, pressing her elemental skill again or pressing normal attack. Okay, so I did press a normal attack just now to hurl her pheromone rings at an opponent, and they will spin between nearby opponent twice upon hit, dealing any more damage. Holding the skill, oh, you can hold the skill, will cause it to behave differently. Can you... Is she a blinker? like an animal version of Kaching. Because I haven't looked at her kit, to be honest. So, or have I? Maybe I have, but I have forgotten about it. I don't remember actually. Pheromone solo array pulling in enemy. Pulling in. So mini Kazuha in a way. Dealing multiple instances of area damage. What's the duration? No duration? Dang. Alright. The scaling seems to be really good. When dash from elemental skill hits a target, if it interacts with the hydro, so you kind of want to apply an element first before you do your elemental skill. Yeah. With the converted shield absorbing damage from the corresponding wave. If this use the Swallow Wisp in stance, cause the Swallow Wisp to undergo elemental absorption, the pheromone rings that Lion throws at her first additionally deals elemental damage equal to 50% of your original. Okay. Elemental skill Swallow Wisp and elemental burst deals increased damage equals to 309 and 774 of Lanya elemental skill. Why two number? This one is for elemental skill and this one is for elemental burst. Okay, never mind. So now kind of makes me wonder whether she should be built based on EM or... But that is strange though, because if you want a stronger shield, you want to have attack scaling. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe a mixture, I guess. Maybe try to get a lot of EM from subset, probably. I guess if you want to go all out for shield, you will go for attack, and then you will try to get EM from subset for the purpose of damage, I guess. Hang on a second, guys. I need to go to the toilet real quick. Right. Let's see her constellation. Just kind of curious. After triggering elemental absorption from the passive, Aaron's Swallow Wisp will produce another pheromone ring when they are thrown at opponent. You must first unlock. Okay, so basically additional. While shield is active, when your active party members normal attack deals damage, 40% of the shield absorption will be restored. So it's the constellation. Okay. Up to its original maximum absorption. This effect can occur once every 2 seconds. That is actually kind of not bad. I guess in a way you can kind of... Oh wait, I forgot to see what is the uptime actually. 2.5 as opposed to 16. Okay, so there is like a little bit of downtime there. Is there anything that could increase the duration? After launching, use a limited burst. The EM of all party members increased by 60. So she's basically literally Kazuha, Bini Kazuha in a way, because she does have the AoE to suck the enemy and to keep swirling from time to time. And then now you have the EM buff from Kazuha as well. I can't remember whether that is from Constellation or is it from Talent. Pinion dance gains 1. Oh, okay. So this is how you keep your what do you call it? Charges again. This is actually pretty good actually, because sacrificial for Catalyst is EM. Yeah. And sure, you lose a little bit of your shield, but if you can already refresh your shield, I think it wouldn't really matter if you lost a little bit of the shield strength, but being able to restore it manually. And then using sacrificial, you can kind of have like multiple charges then. Interesting. So let me try real quick. Oh, that is because I pressed it. Okay, let me try. Is it because I don't hit an enemy? Because if I'm not mistaken, from what I see when I did this test just now, she hits the enemy and then she bounced back. Let me try. How far can she go? Oh, okay, yeah. So she is technically kaching. Any more kaching? Let me try one more. Yeah, this is kind of makes me tempted to roll for the banner though. I mean, considering the fact that it's a chance to further improve my knowledge, you know, so.
自由になれ。行け。もう。
断罪の名によい。
さい。さゆるこ。
編み上げよ。空運んできたよ。よっ。夜の権限。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあ。
ほっせい。飛ぶよ。厄払い。ふっはっ。姿を見せよ。
じゃあな、行け。もう自由だ。
影のカラスが優也を求め。
この剣はわかるかい？歌よ錦となれ。雨描きがたし。
服を運んできたよ。
Alright. It's not bad, but it's actually kind of good for 4-star, I would say. Yeah. Alright. I guess that's enough stalling. I do want to finish quite quickly actually. Let's go ahead and start the Lantern Rite. Not sure how long it's going to be though. I'm guessing it should be short by right, considering the fact that it is the first phase. Is there any... Okay, I think there's any... By the way, I haven't really tried the focus mode thing. Is there like an option to it? Let me see real quick. Autoplay story. No, that's not it. I don't know. I'm not sure where is the focus mode actually. Is it in key binding, like whether you have to press it or whatever? Let me see in this one. Now, it is what it is.
アクセル全開。
Oh, there she is. What seems to be troubling you?
あ、フーターがいるぞ。でもなんか悩んでるみたいだな。わあ、元気してた？うわあ、シャンリン。
Wow.
ちょっと驚かそうと思ってびっくりした？解答祭を祝して解答祭を祝して今フータオに挨拶しようと思ってたんだ。だろうね。だから止めたの。今は邪魔しない方がいいよ。じゃないと
Brand
新しい
spanking
フータオに会えなくなっちゃう。
new director who? What do you mean by that?
服をプレゼントしたの。でもフータオ王城堂の服の方が慣れてるからか着替えるのを迷ってるみたい。あ、どんな服なんだ？
Oh yeah, we're supposed to get an outfit for her as well.
お祭りの雰囲気にぴったしのやつだよ。フータオってば最近ずっとそわそわしてるんだ。遊びに誘っても断られるか一緒にいてもぼーっとしてるかで。
She's thinking of her business.
どうしたのって聞いてもはぐらかされちゃうんだよね。ずっと心ここにあらずって感じだから親友として何とかしなきゃって思って新しい服を着たら気分も晴れるかもしれないでしょ。やっぱり何か悩んでるんだな。
You've never seen Hutao like this before. What could it possibly be? See, Hoyo, you can literally do it. Why not just keep it like this? Just then you feel something cool against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your ears. Ooh. Mummy figure? I recognize those anyway. Chongling. Happy Lantern Rite director who?
私の声を忘れてないようで何より。実は私のことが恋しかった。解答祭を祝して。
うわあ、フータオ新しい服に着替えたんだな。
シャンリンにお礼を言わないとね。フォンテーヌの仕立て屋に作ってもらったらしいけど大変
Was
だっ
it
たでしょ。
Shiori?
そんなことないよ。ちょうどリーウェ港に仕立て屋さんが来てたの。異国のお祭りから着想を得たいって言ってて、いい機会だからお願いしてみたんだ。
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see other character that's going to be here. Was it last time that Furina and the other two characters from Fontaine arrived at Chenjuvale? That was during the epilogue, right? If I'm not mistaken.
そうなんだ。ありがとうシャンリン。すごく気に入ったよ。
そう言ってもらえてよかった。
So Hutao, what's been bothering you?
どうしてそんなこと聞くの？春風のように柔らかい口調をしてるのに。
フータオ、親友なんだから何かあればすぐ気づくよ。
わかったわかった。別に隠そうとしてるわけじゃないよ。ただその悩みっていうのは仕事のことでさ。
仕事の？じゃあ王城堂のこと？
そう。これでわかったよね。もともと私の仕事なわけだし、それに今は解答祭でしょ。みんなに心配させるのも気が引けるじゃん。まあ安心して。同種の私にかかれば問題ないから。
仕事のことで悩んでたのか。でもフータを悩ませるなんてかなりの難題なんだな。
そりゃもう相当ね。この同種の頭を何日も悩ませるんだもん。
Let's go get King. She'll know what to do.
北西のとこに
She can at least teach Hutao about work-life balance. You sure about that? I think she's the last person that we should be asking, isn't it?
そうそう。せっかくのお祭りでしょ。総務士が新しく有楽会っていうのをやってるらしいし、面白いものがたくさんあるはずだよ。お仕事のことは忘れてさ、 一緒に見に行こうよ。息抜きしてからの方がきっと仕事もうまくいくぞ。
残念だけどこの後人と会う約束があるんだよね。断るための言い訳じゃないよ。
おい、そんなに忙しいのか？
こうしよう。みんなは先に会場に行ってて、用事が終わったら探しに行くから。どう？
そっか。じゃあ仕方ないね。でも早く来てよ。今日のご飯は私が腕を振るっちゃうから。
やったー、シャンリンのごちそう。
いひひ、待ち遠しくて、今からもうよだれが出てきちゃいそうだぜ。
Well, hopefully your meeting goes well.
ありがとう。先に遊んでて。仕事が終わったらダッシュで駆けつけるから。
Start. Alright, check out Lantern Rite Street Fair. Oh, is that the usual spot? Oh yeah, now that you think about it, I haven't looked at the street here for the decoration. I wonder what it's going to be for this year.
Yeah.
This is the... This year's decoration, a tree? I forgot what it was last year. No! Let me climb.
飛ぶか。
Dang it. Can I even climb it? Boo! But what does this represent though? The only thing that came out to my mind is the tree at Ishzaha's domain. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I showed you guys actually. So this is what happened when I was farming for Primogems basically. So pretty much like a lot of my the area I have already gotten up to 100. See, even Oshkan land. So the only thing left for this one is Children of Echoes as well as this one. And then for the others it's pretty much like somewhere around above 80 basically. And even Fontaine as well. This one is kind of sucks though. I kind of regret doing the Narcissican quest because I really like having the tower here, the one over here, because it was a really such a beautiful scene. But now that I've done it, a little bit spoiler I guess, that tower kind of went down into the sea, and it's kind of sucks because I really like the scenery before where it was like above here. So yeah, but again that is all done to kind of like get Primogem, so I guess it's a necessary. So yeah, pretty much everything is almost complete, and I think I kind of want to stop doing side stuff like all the world quests, all the exploration. I think I kind of want to stop until version 6 come out, because I want to save the encounter point, because right now I already have 1,000, and this pretty much let me skip doing dailies every day. I just have to transfer the encounter point to the dailies every day. So yeah, and I don't even have to do anything until the end of version 5. So that's why I'm not gonna do any more side quests aside from story quests. Obviously that is the only thing that I really want to do, but I'll talk more about it at the end of the stream. So let's go ahead and return here. I wonder if we are going to see any
気に入った柄を
of the
選ん
other
で
side.
お祝いの言葉とともに友人へ送るの。
If I'm not mistaken, she is from Chenyuville, right? If I'm I seem to recall that it was stated during the special program.
ライアンも興味があったら1枚どう？
Wonder what her profession is.
これは普通の村とは違うみたいだけど。ああ、これは七五線といって龍金長が特別に作ったものよ。12種類。例えばこの模様は飛ばつびしゃも。元は公務員で砲術に使われてたけど、今は厄除けをお守りとして商人たちに好まれてるんだよね。
She's a fanatic. Business owner hoping for peace and prosperity.
興味のあるものだからつい熱く。
I'm guessing you're a Firefly main
ごめ
in
んごめ
Star
ん、
Rail?
幽閉様。大丈夫よ。
I wonder what her position is, because usually the Liu character that we have so far is someone in like has like a certain profession.
蘭家のご先祖様は陳玉の谷に存在した12の民のうちの一つで、長い歴
Okay,
史
yeah.
を有
So
し、
she's from
砲術に長け
Chenyuville.
ていたと聞くわ。さすがの知識ね。
Lan lineage. Ancestor hailed from 12th tribe of Chenyuville. Oh, that is something that I don't know. Obviously, because I don't do the Chenyuville quest yet, so I'm not aware of the lore. Proficiency in mystic art. Ah, is it similar to the exorcist stuff with what do you call it, Chongyun, as well as the one that Shenhe used?
ありがとう、幽閉様。でも私のところは分家だし、本家ほど有名じゃないけどね。そう謙遜しないで。今のリーエコーで五眼門がわかる人はごくわずかなんだから。そういった知識を持っているだけで才能ある人だって言える。そこに本家も分家も関係ない。いつかライアンに教えを請う機会があるかもしれないわね。照れるな。でも幽閉様のお役に立てるんなら何でもお答えするよ。
覚醒。やっぱりこの会場で一番忙しくしてるのはお前なんだな。
旅人にパイモン、それにシャンリンも。こんにちは。ちょうど今朝そろそろ会える頃かなって思ってたの。
I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance again this year.
そうからかわないで。今年の回答祭は総務士も結構工夫しているのよ。ああ、紹介を忘れるところだったわ。こちらはライアン。陳玉の谷の工芸品組合に所属する職人よ。
craftsman. Similar to Jianyun?
総務士の招待で回答祭の準備を手伝ってもらっているの。後で
I see.
ライアンの作品も見れると思うわ。
職人さんなのか。よろしくな。
ライアン、こちらは旅人とその仲間のパイモン、それにシャンリンでしょ。
How did you know?
嬉しいよ。ライアンたらまた興奮しちゃって。
How did she know
ごめん
though?
なさい。君たちの話は聞いたことあったけど、まさか本人に会えるとは思ってなかったから、つい。
I guess Kuching did told story about us, probably.
私はただの料理人だし、そう興奮するような話はないと思うけど。
そんなことないよ。リーユエコーについて最初に食べたのが万民堂の料理だったの。シャンリンの料理にどれほど感動したことか。
Hello, Madam Lan. Nice to meet a craftsman.
ライアンでいいよ。ただの工芸職人だし、先生だなんて恐れ多いもん。先生かどうかは作品を見ればわかるわよ。みんなついてきてくれる？ライアンの作品を見に行きましょう。
Is this something that we've saw before? A I never really know how to do the bunny hop and all thing. There's a trick if I'm not mistaken to like get further with Mavuka.
発揮
I
乱
haven't
闘という
practiced
遊び
yet.
よ。陶人形を操って対戦するの。
Immortal Combat. Is it going to be? I'm guessing it's going to be one of the activities for the
砲
event.
術の施された陶人形は全部で
Rattan
8つ。
figures.
自由に動かせるようになっているわ。いずれもライアンが伝説の発揮戦をモデルに作ったの。不思議で
Eight
しょ？
adepts.
なんだかすごそうだな。でもその発揮戦ってのはなんだ？
Yeah.
8人の仙人か？
本物の仙人ではなく、神通力を持った伝説に歌われる人物よ。そ
Ah.
の方たちのことをまとめて発揮戦と呼ぶの。
So basically like a weaker adepti.
のう、聞いたことない物語だな。
発揮戦が活動していた時期はとても短く、それに今から2、3000年も前のことで、仙人の物語ほど有名じゃないからね。リーユエ港に着いた時、今年の名称の塔は見たかしら？
Ming Xiao's lantern. I didn't notice it actually.
あの大きな木のことだよな。
Ah, this one.
ええ、魔人戦争の時代、リーユエには神山があった。そこには大きな木、トートという名の魔人がいたと言われているの。
Is it referring to Ishtaha? Because the tree does look similar to the one that is on the place where we fought Ishtaha.
講談師から発揮連トートって話を聞いたことある
Sanctification
よ。
of Taudo.
じゃあ、あの大きな木がトートなんだ。
And this tree was also a god?
そうよ。トートの背後には死者の地があって、生前に多くの罪を犯した魂はトートを超えられず、彼岸にたどり着くことができないと当時の人々に信じられていたの。
I'm guessing this is the reason why this year's event has something to do with Futao. Because it's dealing with like afterlife and all that.
私の地元じゃ今でも死んだ後トートの山を越えられないぞって言葉があるんだよ。でもそれは人を責める時に使うものだから軽い気持ちで言わないようにね。
やがて魔人戦争が始まり、トートは戦争の災禍に巻き込まれてしまった。そして生と死の地に変化が起こり、幽冥は乱れ、死が生の領域を侵食し始めた。
それでどうなったんだ？その時の出来事が発揮連トートで語られてるんだよ。彼らは突然現れ、大きな法人を描くと魔人のトートを連化したの。
ええ、その後トートの侵害は地脈に沈み、リーユエの生と死を隔てる境界となった。
So the tree is no longer there. Okay. So I guess it's not the tree for Ishtaha then.
リーユへの生と死の境界ってそうやってできたのか？伝説じゃそうだけど実際どうだったかは分かんないよ。魔人をどうにかしちゃうなんて、その8人ほんとすごいな。うん、仙人じゃないしそのほとんどが人間なの。私もちょこっと聞き覚えがあるな。確か物語の中でその人たちって何人かで一組だったよね。寄贈とか連山とか。
They were from several group that joined first. Wait, what was that again? That she talks. Must be super powerful. Several group that joined force. A Guizhang one, a Lianshan one.
寄贈3院、連山2件、そしてトート3用。合わせて8機になるの。主流の言い伝えによると、寄贈3院と連山2件の人たちが人間だったみたい。
Guizhang Hermit and Lianshan sages were human. 3 Hermit of Guizhang, so those 3. And 2 sages of Lianshan, so 5. So the 3 beasts of Taudo is the non-human.
リーユエに伝わる鬼門戦術は、 寄贈参院の
Raider
万象風格霊感が創始者だそうよ。
Human Divination. I wonder if it is related to anyone.
私の記憶が正しければ、その方は陳玉の谷に住む
あー
12の谷の
okay.
出身で、鬼門戦術を後世に残したの。そして蘭家のご先祖様でもある。
So
そうよ
basically
ね、
her
ライアン。
ancestor then.
家系図を見る限りはね。鬼門戦術、その大元の鬼門法術についてはほんのちょっとしか学んでないけど。
もう一つ興味深い話があるわ。寄贈参院のもう一人、
Fishing with a
雲
rod
来
and
長屋と
line.
いう方は不思議な釣りの技を身につけていたそうよ。
Yunlai Anger.
私が学んだ
Angler.
雲来憲法、そしてそれよりも前の雲来古憲法は皆雲来長屋の釣りの動きから変化したものだって言われている。
I see. So are you a descendant of that
へ
person?
え、ゆくあきが教えてくれた民話の武教物語みたい。なるほど。山陰って言ってたけど、
最後の一人は無謀童子、
Wu
またの
Wangjin.
名を無謀の翁。子供のような見た目をした忍者で、器用の呪符を使って妖魔を払い、病を癒す力があったとされているわ。
Isn't that supposed to be related to Chongyun then? Because there seems to be something like an exorcist. Heal disease and protect lives from the encroaching presence of
こ
death.
の方については王城堂が一番詳
Ah,
しいは
okay.
ずよ。
Never mind.
王城堂の創始者たちは無謀童子に支持していたそうだから。王城堂の方々は人間でありながら生身で生と死の境界を守り、あまたの試練を乗り越えてある秘術を習得した。そしてそれを今日まで受け継いできた。
ってことは王城堂には何かしらの秘術が本当にあるんだ。
Well, Hu Tao does seems to know a lot.
フータオから聞いた話だと、王城堂には代々伝わる火のついた棒のようなものがあって、それを使ったすごい調整の儀があったらしいよ。
Is it the infamous 5-star pole arm? What was it called? I forgot again.
真実かどうかはわからないけど、あ、ライアンはまだフータオのことを知らないよね。彼女は王城堂の現同志なんだ。フー同士の名前なら聞いたことあるよ。まだ一度も会ったことはないけど。へえ、その寄贈参院ってすごかったんだな。それで二剣と三葉は？
二剣はひょうたん使いのひょうたん新人と
Seichu
同郷使いの強新人ね。
crafts. Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirror.
ただその二人に関する記録は少なくて、連山の秘術を学んでいたことだけが知られているため、連山二剣って呼ばれているの。
石門の南の山奥に隠された密宮があって、そこは彼らが残した道場だって聞いたよ。
Ooh, cultivation. Dang. I don't think we ever got into like a story about cultivation for characters in Genshin yet, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of cool because that is what usually the Chinese martial art story is about. It's about cultivation, trying to like increase their powers, and then learning new techniques and all that. So it's kind of interesting that we are finally getting into this territory, hopefully.
そして山陽は東都の山で修行していたことから東都山陽と呼ばれている。名前にあやかしとあるよう
Not
に
human.
人間ではないわ。
つまり妖魔ってことか？
Adaptai?
カオがとうとう山陽なのか？
All three of them?
皆さん、解答祭を祝して。
And there she is.
なんだ、カオが来たのか。
Happy Lantern Rite.
すみません。お話を邪魔してしまったでしょうか。
Nope.
おい、そんなことないぞ。
カンウ、 行幸が戻ってきたのかしら。
ええ、他の皆さんも到着しました。
わかった。
You know, it's kind of funny because I didn't realize actually. It's only recently that I got to know that Ganyu's voice actor for Japanese is also the voice actor for Sparkle, which is kind of crazy because it's like a totally polar opposite character.
みんな、悪いけど、私とカウンは仕事が残っているから、失礼するわね。
お前たちも仕事で行っちゃうのか？
Oh no, they're gonna feed her with the flowers.
お祭りですから、総務士も気を引き締めなければなりません。ですが、そうご心配なく。
ええ、君たちは有楽会を満喫してちょうだい。もし何か不満があったら、私たちに言ってね。じゃあ、これで。
1 second,
どう
Ganyu.
かしましたか？
Oh, we're gonna ask her about that. Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself.
今日の旅人ってば、いつにも増して優しいね。みんなのまあ、今日のところはそういうしかないよな。大事なお祭りだから、仕事人間に働いてばっかいないで今すぐ休めとは言いにく。ご心配ありがとうございます。心に留めておきますね。あなたも。
Right?
そういえば、私も王城堂に行かないといけないんだった。
She's gonna visit Hutao?
もしかしてフータオに用事？ちょうどご飯の約束をしてるんだけど、よかったら一緒にどうかな？いいの？やったー！でもフータオ、まだ仕事中かもしれないんだ。とりあえず王城堂に行ってみようか。うん、そうだな。
Oh, the event page is finally open. Okay. I guess we could try and see. Oh, is this all the events? Oh, there's a bunch of them actually. Hang on. Let me see. Yep, okay, so we are gonna be able to get her. I think pretty much aside from Gaming, all of the other characters I should be having at C6, especially, yeah, I'm quite positive that from Yanfei to Xiangling, I have all of them at C6. I'm not sure about Yao Yao. I'm quite positive I don't have Gaming at C6. Let me double check real quick. Where is Gaming? Yao Yao? Yeah, Yao Yao is only C3. Where is Gaming actually? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, there he is. C4. Interesting that I got him a lot more constellation. When did I pull for him actually? Yeah, it must be some during some banner that have him as the 4-star character. Was it the previous banner, I assume? This is the story. Oh, so there is actually... I'm guessing this is including phase 3. 3 days, yep. This should be the epilogue, I think. This is usually the funny and interesting one, which usually have like interaction with between characters, which I'm kind of looking forward to because kind of interested to see what character is going to be involved in this year's Lantern Rite. Like last year we have a short visit from character from Fontaine, so curious to know what this year is going to be. What is this one? You can also initiate gift envelope creation. Is this one of those events where you have to like, you get some random stuff every day and in order to complete it, you have to kind of like Keep trading with your friends. Is that it? Initiate gift envelope creation yourself and decorate them with various motifs. You can give the completed envelope to your companion and also other player, or exhibit them publicly on celebratory board. Gift envelopes that have been placed in public exhibition board can be viewed and searched by other players. Envelopes that have been made public can be switched to non-public view. Right. Gift envelope can be given to your companion or to other player. Giving envelope to companion will award you special auspicious motif. What is that? Gain a special after giving gift to. Where's my babe? Where's Ayaka? Who do I want to choose from here? Let me see. I would choose Eula. Let me go ahead and try this one real quick. Is she really here? Ah.
これだけあればきっと十分ね。
Gila, this gift envelope is for you. Design. Please ensure that you follow the terms of sending and receiving. Creation of content that discriminate against. Okay, basically this is like TOS, I guess. I think I'm just gonna skip that. What is this actually? Okay, that's the border, I guess. Kind of like the blue one. Blessing. Dear receiver. My best buddy receiver to my idol receiver, sender. Your companion, yours truly, sender. Happy Lantern Rite. What is the motif? This is sticker. Sticker 1, sticker 2, sticker... miscellaneous motif. Alright, wait. Background. Oh, there's some more options actually. Envelope pattern. Wait, what is this actually? You know what? I'll go ahead and do it later, I guess. Yeah. I'll see you later. Alright, let's see what the other stuff is actually. So this is just for... Oh, receive. I'm not well versed in writing gifts, but at least she kind of gave me an idea what to do. But Master told me that I need only offer the recipient my heartfelt blessing. As I was reading book that Jiangling lent me a few days back, I came across a few lines that I like very much, so I copied them. Winter winds and away drift the lanterns of spring inception. The land beneath bathe in lush green hue. How does one parts with such tender sentiments? Fine as silk thread, boundless as the ocean wave. I wish you happy Lantern Rite. Okay. That's kinda cute. Nothing special though. Gift envelope. What is this? Send and receive. Your companion. Oh, is this one of my friend? Or is this like an example? I guess so. Yeah, I think this is by random. Alright. And that was kind of like an unhinged. Okay, so let's see the event real quick. You place various festive toys throughout Liyue Harbor. Visit this toy's location and increase your festive to redeem. So it's like a chest in a way. In Lampit Entertainment menu, you can check on the location of each festive toys. Alright, that's kind of cool. And cause them to rotate. Toggle them to correctly to increase your festive travel journey progress. Yeah, I guess I'll do it later. Launch tube. When the launch tube which has stored reading points to its specific pictures, they can even fire off corresponding firework. If you can cause the launch tube to display 4 identical pictures at the same time, something interesting could happen. Interesting. So this is the location of the stuff. Alright. You know what? I'll take a look at it later. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do it on my own. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Go to the funeral parlor. Earlier, just outside the funeral parlor.
となると、楽器はやめた方がいいってことだね。
ええ、今は仮説ですので、なるべくご近所に迷惑がかからないよう控えめにした方がいいと思いまして。
わかった。お供えとして燃やすものは？紙でできた部屋や金庫、乗り物とか何か要望はある？
ひいおじい様は派手なのが好きではないので、大掛かりなお供えは必要ありません。
Ostentation, what does that mean?
それじゃあ紙でできた服だけ用意しよう。派手にはならないし、ご家族の要望にも沿ってる。どうかな？
お気遣いありがとうございます、風道主。
骨梅号の用意は？
ひいおじい様は2年ほど前、自分で埋もれ木を探し、職人に骨梅号を作らせました。今はイローフの古い屋敷に保管してあります。
Long Wharf。
埋もれ木なら申し分ないね。燃えることも腐ることも虫に食われる心配もない。もやと曹操はどうする？何か言われてない？簡略化することもできるけど、よく考えた方がいいだろうね。ちゃんとしとかないと、悲運商会は大きいのに仕事をする人がいないなんて非難されちゃうかもしれない。
Oh, is she like conducting really conducting a funeral right now?
ええ、その通りですね。上の坊ちゃまも同じことを言っておりました。それと、往生堂はその点の作法を熟知しているから、どうすればいいかわかるはずだ、とも。
私なら、山形の屋根をしたもやにして、一つの部屋に幕を2枚貼るかな。36の席に新しい絹を敷いて、生地の模様は悲運紋にするね。あと、もやの前には月堂門を作って安楽椅子を置く。欄干は竹製にして、人種の固くまっすぐな性格を表すの。どうかな？
ええ、すごくいいと思います。そういえば、絨毯も敷いておかないと。ひいおじい様はべっこい色を好んでいたので、それがいいでしょう。
わかった。法事は？
坊ちゃんの指示によると、歌はなしで、棺桶を運ぶのに16人が必要とのことです。派手なものは不要で、整った服を着ていれば大丈夫と。
今夜は？
如意よが1つ、白い札が4対、赤い札が20対必要です。
儀仗は？
金メッキの金を4対、それから昇魂旗を4対。
じゃあ、金の瓜、金の斧、金のあぶみ、金の鉄鋼、それに青銅器、飛行機、非力、非合機にしよ
う。How much will that cost? I wonder.
ええ、同種のおっしゃる通りで問題ありません。
最後に、大旗と位牌艇はどうする？
八角形の登場板を使い、それぞれの角に8つの飾り房をつけ、赤い天蓋で覆います。あと、鮮やかな皇帝、皇位帝、司法帝を設け、白い天蓋で覆ってほしいと。
天外に刺繍は入れる？
ああ、家族の皆様も動転していたので、それを失念していたようです。同種、何か良いお考えはありませんか？
悲運商会はリーユエでも特に大きな一族で、4世代が同じ家に暮らしてる。曽祖父は家の最たる年長者、つまり全福。
Is the person who passed away from Feiyun Commerce Guild? Isn't that the family which Xingqiu is in?
キーまで生きていて全寿。生涯で徳を積み、何事もなく最後を迎えられるとなれば全周。この3つが揃えば円満となる。このことから天外に呉服宝珠、角六同春の柄を刺繍することで後継ぎに幸運をもたらせるね。
さすが同種、よくご存知で。
別に大したことじゃないって。ほれ、百分さん。
Miss Baiwen. Isn't this? I think this is one of Ningguang's assistant, is it not?
行幸様が到着したので、
Yep.
玉境内までお越しいただけますでしょうか。
Eugene Terrace.
ありゃ早いね。すぐ行くよ。アンさんごめんね。先約があるから続きはまた今度で。
いえいえ、
She is
同
really
種はご
busy.
多忙なみ。どうかお気になさらないでください。
この件はひとまず任せたから、私もリ。
はい、安心してお任せください。
Fairy Lady. That's interesting
後
title.
世恐るべし。風じいと風おじはいい後継者に恵まれて本当に幸せですね。
ええ、喜ばしいことです。
そういえば先ほどは前金のことを忘れておりました。
曽祖父様の件はまだ決まりきっていませんし、急ぐ必要はありません。今日いらしたのはこちらに準備する時間を作らせるためだったのでしょう。
はあ、その通りです。事前に相談するよう坊ちゃまに言われまして。ですのでこの件は口外しないでいただけると助かります。
Is the person who is supposed to have the funeral is still alive and he's just like preparing for his funeral by his own? That's kind of messed up in a way.
心得ております。
Like imagine, okay, I'm gonna die in a few days. I wanna have this for my funeral. Dang.
それでは家族の皆様が確認しやすいよう明細の作成をお願いできますでしょうか。
もちろんです。おや、皆さんお揃いでどうかされましたか？ 私森のお姉さん、フータオいる？シャンリンさん、あいにく同志は出かけております。
じゃあいつ戻ってくるか知らない？
それは聞いておりません。つい先ほど出かけたばかりなのでしばらくかかるかと思いますが。
Is she gonna tell them?
急用でしたら私にお申し付けください。老子が戻ってきたらすぐ伝えますので。
休養ってわけじゃないけど。
では恐れ入りますが、老子の用事が済むまでお待ちいただけますと。
残念だな。そろそろ仕事も終わってる頃だと思ったのに。
想像してたより忙しいみたいだね。ここで待ってても仕方ないし、先にご飯にしてお腹いっぱいになったらまた戻ってこよっか。
そう言われるとちょっとお腹が空いてきた気がするぞ。でも
私森のお姉さんの話だとまだ時間がかかりそうだしね。フータオが来たら追加で何品か作るから大丈夫。
じゃあそうするか。ライアンもお腹が空いただろ。ご飯を食べに行こうぜ。
Is the matter with you and Ruta really is not that big of a deal though?
ライアン？
ごめん、ちょっとぼーっとしてた。
Because she seems to imply that it is actually a pretty big stuff that they are supposed to have a discussion with.
もしええ、行ってらっしゃい。
does he recognize Lanyan?
さん
葬儀屋さん、あの黒髪の女の子がどういう人物かご存知ですか？
いえ、見たことのない子でしたので。ただ、あの銀のツバメの装飾品を見る限り、陳緑の谷から来たようですね。
新玉の谷。
どうかされましたか？
ああ、いえ、実は数日前、買い出しに出かけた際に、先ほどのお嬢さんと坊ちゃまが話しているのを見かけたのですが、その時、あの子が奇妙な陶人形を持っておりまして、その後、ひいおじい様の介護をしていたら、なんと同じ陶人形が寝床にあったのです。陶人形にはまじないが書かれていて、とてもひんやりとした触り心地でした。ひいおじい様の部屋までひんやりとしていて、なんとも不気味で。
そのようなことが。まさかこの剣の裏に何かおかしなことでも？陳緑の谷の者には鬼門法術を受け継いだ人がいると聞きます。5期雲来法や命と引き換えに行使する
And
術な
that
ど。
fortune conveyance fit transfer and the like. I doubt Lanyan is doing something bad. I think what is actually happening is that she is actually trying to protect the master, which is by giving that rattan figure, which I assume kind of like a voodoo doll, and maybe it's transferring all of the bad luck into that particular figure, rattan figure, I guess.
勝手な憶測はよくありませんが、ひいおじい様がこうして病床に伏しており、坊ちゃまが葬儀の話をしてきたことを思うと、つい。いけません。私と来たらまた不安をタラタラと。葬儀屋さん、先ほどの話は忘れてください。
ええ、王城堂には規則があります。口外することはありませんからご安心ください。
Seems like there's a lot going around. Where are we going?
飛ぶか。
お父さん、友達を連れてきたからちょっと厨房借りるね。
あれ？
お父さん、お父さん。
シャンリー、こっちだ。
師匠、ウグイスと
What
一
is
緒
he
にいるみ
doing
たい
over
だ。
there?
行って。
Is he
あれ？ディ
drunk?
マイオスじゃんか。なんでここに？
Oh wait, isn't he like was in contact with this girl here? Like they have a thing, if I'm not mistaken.
この気配。
こないだからティマイオスがこっちで一緒にお祭りを過ごす言うてくれてたんやけどね。ゆうべこっちに着いた途端に体調崩してしもて、旅の疲れのせいやろか。せやからウー師匠に店番を頼んで不袋で見てもらおう思ったんよ。
ティマイオスを連れてくのか？ウグイスだけじゃ大変だろ？オイラたちも手伝うぞ。
そんなん悪いやろ？
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
おおきに。ほな、お願いするわ。
じゃあ私が店番しようか。高
sister.
校のことならちょっとだけわかるから。
この子は？
おう、こいつは陳緑の谷の工芸品組合から来たライアンだ。すご
みんなのお友達やったんやね。ほな、ライアンちゃんに任せるわ。
シャンリン、みんなが手伝ってくれるんなら俺たちはひとまず帰ろう。落ち着いた後にたらふく食えるよう飯を用意しておくんだ。
さすがお父さん。考える。二人ともティマイオスを早く不袋まで送ってあげて。ご飯を用意しとくから忘れず戻ってきてね。
Hi.
みんな、おおきに。
Right. I guess we can just teleport, probably. Meanwhile, you bring Tamias. Okay, I'm glad that they did this instead. whereby she takes him to the back room for examination. You're surprised to see two other familiar faces. Oh, who is it?
旅人、
Oh,
パイモン。
it's this duo.
久しぶりだね。解答祭を祝して。
Happy Lantern Rite.
うん。楽しいお祭りになるといいね。
なんか暗いけど、どうしたんだ？
僕じゃないけど。
It's his master, right? The lordship, because he's with the Feiyun commerce.
行くわき。構わない。ここにいるのはみんな僕の親友だ。隠す必要はないさ。実は、ひいおじい様が数日前に倒れて、昏睡状態なんだ。
And they are preparing for the worst case scenario already.
容体はあまり芳しくないようでね。家族は医者を大勢呼んだけど、誰も病気を特定できず、処方箋も出せないまま帰っていった。
病気を特定できない？それってじゃあ
Shouldn't they like come up with the conclusion that it's not something physical but something spiritual by now?
ひいおじい様は100歳を超えてるからね。ただ、うちの家族は誰もそれを受け入れられなくて、数日前、ある使用人にこう言われたんだ。ひいおじい様は邪気に取りつかれてるから、妖魔退治の専門家に見てもらった方がいいと。
それで、僕が見に行ったんだが、確かに部屋はヒヤッとしていたけど、妖魔絡みじゃないと思う。
Then what is it?
強いて言うなら、あれは。
言って構わないよ。
寿命を全うした者が放つ。死
Fitter
の
or
気配
death?
だ。
そんな。ゆくあき、大丈夫か？
ありがとう。心配しないで。それに僕よりも、おじい様と父上の方が悲しんでるだろうから。とにかく、今2つの方面から
I
準備を
mean,
進めてる。
it's his father after all. Of course, it would hit him like the
王
most.
城堂への連絡は兄上がすでにした。それで、
Oh, that
僕
was
は
your
白術
brother?
先生のところに来たんだ。おじい様と父上も家で断食をしながら、ひいおじい様のために祈ってる。
Oh, there he is.
調子どうえ？
ああ、すこぶる元気だよ。きっと朝ごはんを食べ忘れたせいだな。
確かに元気そうやわ。
大した問題はありません。おそらく山を越え川を渡ってきたのによく休まなかったことで一気に疲れが出てしまい倒れたのでしょう。
うちのせいや。
こちらは体調を整える生薬です。毎晩寝る前に飲んでしっかり休めば治るのでご安心を。他にも具合の悪いところが出てきましたらまた来てください。
おおきに、白先生。
ティマイオスは大丈夫みたいだな。よかったぜ。
二人ともありがとう。君たちが送ってくれたってウグイスから聞いたよ。
No problem.
ウグイス、ティマイオスと先に帰っててくれ。しっかり休むよう白術も言ってたしな。
そやね。ランヤンちゃんをずっと待たすんも悪いし。二人とも用事済んだらうちに寄ってくれはる？
白術先生。
ゆくあきさん、率直に言わせていただきますが、事態は想像よりも厄介かもしれません。
厄介？
さっき白術は本当のことを言わなかったんだ。ティマイオスの状況はどうもおかしい。
Oh,
悲運
that's not
商会
good.
のじいさんと同じくらいにな。
ひいおじい様と？
はい、お二人の状況は同じものです。ある意味病気とも言えますが、そうではありません。彼らの体は老化が進んでいるのです。
老化？
はい。
I
お二人の
see.
体は老化速度が普通の人間よりもずっと速くなっています。原因については私もまだ解明できていませんが。
白術はともかく
私だってあんなの見たことない。まあ見たことあるのに忘れたって可能性もあるけど。
Because it's not like a physical illness, it's a spiritual illness.
ティマイオスはまだ若いから疲れやすくなるだけで済んでる。でもおじいさんはもともと年寄りだ。
そんな。つまり寿命が縮んだってことかい？
寿命が縮む？そこまでひどいのか？
I mean, it kinda sounds like it.
さっき白術がティマイオスに秘術を使ったのに効果がなかった。今回の病はほんと厄介だね。
いくつか方法はありますので、全て試してみるしかなさそうですね。今朝ナナに慶作さんの薬草を取りに行かせたので、もしかしたらそれが効くかもしれません。そうだ、慶作さんといえば行明さん、ひいおじいさんはここ最近慶作荘に行かれましたか？
慶作荘に？
毎年解凍祭が始まると私たちは慶作荘へ診察に行くんだ。でも今年はその時期になる前に来てくれって言われてね。なんか焦ってるみたいだな。
先ほどの患者もモンドから来る途中に慶作山の麓でしばらく休んだと言っていました。そこにつながりがあるのではないかと。
確かに数日前、ひいおじい様は父上と共に友人を訪ねに慶作荘へ行っていた。
Then by right, your father should be infected as well.
きな臭くなってきた。
つまり慶作と関係が？そういえば慶作さんには魔人の残滓があるそうだけど、もしかしてそれが原因なのだろうか。
Something that we have dealt before, right? If I'm not mistaken, during the early times in version 1.
魔人の残滓だった？
ああ、いや、先に言っておくと、その話は道
already because it
端
was
で売ってる
like
小説のよう
very
なもの
long
だから
time ago.
信憑性は高くない。
We're talking about version 1 here, so obviously I don't remember all of the stuff that happened at that time.
本にはこう書いてあった。慶作さんに密遇あり、名を無謀隕石という
Hidden Palace of Zou formula.
八文七文の法が刻まれており、無数の妖魔がここで浄化された。中でも最も尊き魔人をトートという。
Oh, so Taudo, that is the story that we heard before.
トータの残滓が？
すみません、慶作と関係があるのではないかと言いましたが、魔人の残滓ではないと思います。
Is that also the stuff that fellow disciple of Baiju get her secret recipe from in order to heal her husband, if I'm not mistaken?
ああ、魔人の残滓だったら私と白術がわからないはずない。それもそっか。じゃあ一体何が原因なんだ？
行明さん、ナナが薬草を取り終わったら私が慶作荘へ行って確かめてみます。何か手がかりがあるかもしれません。
Is there anything I can do to
お
help?
いらたちも薬草を取るのは得意だぜ。場所を教えてくれれば取ってくるぞ。
お二人のご好意はありがたく頂戴いたします。必要があればその時にお声掛けさせていただきますね。
白術先生、ありがとうございます。
いいえ、これも私の責務ですから。
Well, take care of yourself.
ええ、ちゃんと分かっています。ご安心ください。
旅人、
A lot of mysterious stuff is
僕は先
happening
に戻る
behind
よ。
the scene here.
今の話を家族に伝えないといけないから。
僕も一緒に行こう。ひいおじいさんの部屋をもう一度確認したい。
ああ、頼んだ。そう心配しないでくれ。僕なら大丈夫だよ。そもそもおじい様や父上と比べて、僕はひいおじ様とそこまで交流がなかったんだ。物心ついた頃にはもう、ひいおじい様は言葉を話すだけで体力を使うようなお年だったから。
Makes sense.
そうだったのか。 行く秋もこっちに気を使わなくていいからな。オイラたちも分かってるから。
しばらく会わなかったうちにパイモンは随分気が利くようになったみたいだな。
オイラはいつだって気の利くやつだぞ。
No, you're not.
そういえば最近
Oh, this is one of those things that we can interact, right? During this
生まれるべ
event,
き時に
the
生
one
ま
that we
れ
read just now.
死すべき時に死す。
A phrase that Huta always says has been on my mind. Live in life, die in death.
ここのところあまり彼女を見かけないからきっと忙しくしているんだろう。後で落ち着いたら一緒にご飯にでも行かないか？
With you this time, I'm guessing this is gonna be like the end, and then it's gonna be like a little bit of cliffhanger. Sounds great. I'm free whenever.
じゃあ決まりだ。みんなまたね。
魔人の残滓とは関係ないって白術が言ってたけど、やっぱりトートのことが気になるぞ。国生から最後まで話を聞ければよかったけど、忙しいみたいだし。
I wonder if that is the matters that Lanyan wants to discuss with Hutao. Oh, after all, because Hutao is part of the ancestor is part of the 8 adept also, right? So I wonder if that is why she wants to meet with Hutao and kind of discuss. Maybe like there's they need to like strengthen the seal again for the god Taudo. He's they said that he is sealed, right? So it's not like he's dead. Lion seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
そうだな。早く戻って聞いてみようぜ。ライアンとシャンリンをずっと待たせるのも悪いし。
Right? Let's just teleport there. Wait, why over there? Oh, I guess it's the perfume shop. Yeah, forgot about that.
来てくれたんやね。さっきはティマイオスを運んでくれておおきに。これ少ないけどお礼の気持ちもろといて。
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger.
お茶の子の子の子。まあ何せよ苦労をかけたね、栄誉騎士。ぜひ僕たちの気持ちを受け取ってくれ。
いや、なんだよそのことわざ。
I'm guessing he's saying some sort of pun.
あんま言わんといてあげて。ティマイオスは今リーユへのことわざを勉強中やさかい。
勉強はいいから、ちゃんと休むんだぞ。それと具合が悪くなったらすぐ不袋に行くようにな。
By the way, where did Lanyan go?
ああ、伝えるん忘れてたわ。あの子、フード氏を追いかけてってしもてん。あんたによろしゅう言うといてって。
どっか行っちゃったのか？
It's because she saw her.
あれ？竣工用の店主って変わったの？
She can sense it?
違うよ。うぐいさんは用事があるから代わりに店番をしてるんだ。
おお？じゃあ臨時の店主さん、
Temporary new
運州
management.
工人口を3つもらえるかな？
運州工人校？名前は聞いたことあるけど、若い子に人気の高校じゃないよね。
そうそう。商品棚には置いてないと思うから、どっか隅っこにあるはずだよ。探してくれる？
ちょっと待ってて。
Need to find it.
お客さん、これでいいかな。でもこれって最使用のお香だよね。
Does she not know what Hutao looks like?
おや、お嬢ちゃん、ただものじゃないね。このお香を知ってる人なんてめったにいないのに。
じゃあ包むね。
Is she notice something?
ああ、わかった。ズバリお嬢ちゃん、新緑の谷のラン家の人でしょ。
どうしてそれを？
お嬢ちゃんがつけてる銀の飾り、銀霊戦玉幻聴は唐と参戦の一人だからね。ふふん、当たりでしょ。
ごめん、君は？
にしし、私もただものじゃないよ。
Fellow
でも
lady of
今日は
culture.
用事があるからもう行かないと。また会えるといいね、臨時の店主さん。
おじいちゃんの言う通り、リーユエ港にはやっぱりすごい人がたくさんいるんだな。ただお香を買いに来たお客さんなのに、あんなに物知りだなんて。
Average perfume customer, that's not who she is
フー
actually.
ドシュその服えらいかいらしな。
うぐいさん、さっきお店でお香を買ったんだけど、今日の店主さんすごい人だね。
そらよかったわ。
フードシュ？
Oh.
ライアンちゃん、ただいま。店番お疲れやす。
うぐいさん、さっきの人は？
王城堂のフードシュやけど。
でもフードシュって王城堂の服を着てて健康体化帽をかぶってるんじゃないの？
せっかくの解凍祭のお祝いやさかい。さ
しくった、あの人がフードシュだったんだ。うぐいさん、用事があるから私はこれで。みんなによろしく伝えといて。
あらあら、あない急いでどないしはったんやろ。
それでフータオの後を追いかけていったのか？変だな。
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
ライアンちゃんを探してるん？ほな、さっきお店でこれ見つけたさかい。ついでに届けてくれへん？
それって陶人形か？
Yeah, and she's probably leave this to kind of protect Timaeus, I guess. So yeah, I think I am right that she's doing something to kind of like protect the people who's being affected by those spirit illness, I guess.
うちのお店ではこんなん扱ってへんし、多分ライアンちゃんの忘れもんちゃうかな。
ライアンは確かに陶人形を作ってるけど、これは有楽会で見たやつとちょっと違うみたいだぞ。呪符が。
普通のとはちゃうみたいやな。ライアンちゃんの大事なもんやったらはよ返してあげな。
じゃあ王城堂に戻ってみようぜ。何かに使うものだったら困るだろうし。
Oh, we got the item. I'll be back for you.
もうえい。
私もリー、フータオとライアンは戻ってきたか？
Did they went
すみま
somewhere?
せん、まだです。
あれ、変だな。こっちに向かったと思ったけど。もしかして
Maybe
別
Lanyan
の
managed
用
to
事でも
catch
あるの
them.
かな。なんか
もしお仕事であれば普段はそう言ってくれるはずです。例えば今日は誰々と約束があると。しかしプライベートとなると話は別ですので。
So you're saying Huta is dealing with a private matter?
そうかもしれません。老師は最近何か悩んでいるようでしたので、いつもはお昼頃ようやく王城堂に来るのですが、ここしばらくは朝早くからいるんです。夢を見るからよく眠れないとおっしゃっていました。
よく眠れない？フータオらしくないな。
勝利さんであれば老師のことをよく知っているはずです。聞いてみてはいかがでしょう？
ああ、そうだった。勝利のことを忘れてたぞ。
at
きっ
the
とあいつの
usual
ことだから
place.
今頃どっかでお茶でも飲んでるんだろうな。
学系は向こうの建物の2階で劇を見ています。
Oh, up there.
耳を澄ましてみ
Watching
て
an
ください。
opera.
何か聞こえませんか？
The place where the storyteller is.
あ、劇のセリフだ。
Wonder if that is Yunjin.
今日は会う人みんなドタバタしてるのに
Where is it?
飛ぶか。
Oh no, am I dead? It is Yunjin. Bravo!
素晴らしい。古い劇に新たな解釈を取り入れ、これまでとは一味違うものに仕上がっている。
お褒めに預かり光栄です。この劇は久しぶりなので腕がなまっていないといいのですが。
とんでもありません、運座頭。練習の時点でこれほどの表現力なのですから、解答祭の本番はなおさら楽しみでなりませんよ。
Oh, is she going to be part of the performance this year?
よっ、勝利、アンキン、ここにいたんだな。
え、旅人さん、パイモンさん、ごきげんよう。
久しいな。二人も劇を見に来たのか？
おや、あいにく今日の劇はもうおしまいでね。これ以上やったら運座頭の喉に響いてしまう。
Oh, we're not here for that.
リュウソ先生、このお二人は私の友人です。彼らが聞きたいのであればもう少し歌っても構いませんよ。
ひひ、ありがとな、アンキン。でも練習で無理させるわけにはいかないから大丈夫だぞ。
もしかしてその急いだご様子を見るに勝利先生を探しにいらしたのでしょうか？
Yep.
そうだったのか。用があるなら遠慮なく言ってくれ。
友達に忘れ物を届けてやりたいんだ。そいつフータオと一緒にいるみたいでさ。フータオがどこに行ったか知らないか？
同志は自由奔放だからな。どこにいるかは定かではない。
That's a very big answer.
勝利にもわからないのか。
大事なものなのでしょうか？
大事かどうかはわからないけど、何かに使うものならないと困るかなって思って。
Show them the rattan figure. Well, Zhongli would probably
おや
know
おやお
what
や、
it is.
これは陶人形じゃないか。
Painted
まさか
rattan.
噂の5機の陶人形だろうか。
5機の陶人形？リュウソ先生はこれをご存知で？
最近こんな噂を聞いたことはありませんか？悲運商会のひいおじいさんが倒れて家から不気味な陶人形が見つかったと。その人形には5機雲来の呪符が貼ってあったそうです。きっとその呪物のせいでしょう。あの方の財運や福、正気をすべて持っていったんですよ。
I think it's the opposite.
その陶人形は噂で聞いたものとそっくりだ。もしかしたら同じものかもしれない。悪いがちょっと離れてくれないか。
そんなわけないだろ。これはライアンが忘れてった陶人形なんだぞ。ずっと持ってたけど別になんともないし。
ライアンさん？新緑の谷の工芸品組合のライアン先生ですか？
何？新緑の谷の蘭家だって？なおのこと納得だ。蘭家には代々伝わる鬼門法術がある。5機雲来を扱えてもおかしくないだろう。ただ疑問があるとすれば、彼らが悲運商会にどんな恨みを持っているのかという点だな。
Nah, I'm sure we misunderstood.
何言ってんだよ。まるでそれが真実みたいに言っちゃってさ。 そんなのを信じるくらいなら、ガンオーテイ君が実はスライムだったってことを信じた方
I
が
mean,
マシだぞ。
technically there is the theory about slimes and Archon having the same ability.
そうだな。竜祖殿はきっと噂に惑わされ、当人形に貼られている古願紋が目に入っていないのだろ
う。ほう、それはどういったもので？
その門は討伐毘沙門といって、四大公魔院のうちの一つだ。決してよこしまなものではない。
It's a protection.
今年のリーウェ港にも公魔院を刻んだ吉五船が流通している。竜祖殿が知らなかったのは少し意外だな。
はあ、ああ、思い出した。確かにそうだったな。さすが勝利殿、物知りだ。
そういうことだ。ランヤンが悪いものを使うわけないだろ。
どうやら悲運商会にあった当人形はご家族の厄除けのために用意されたものだったようですね。
じゃあランヤンが忘れてったこの当人形もティマイオスを守るためのものかもしれないな。
ああ、そうだろう。
じゃあ急いでランヤンに届ける必要はなくなったな。ないと困るものだと
Shouldn't we
思
go
って
ahead and
届
put
けよう
it
とし
back
ただけだし。
near Timaeus though? Or else something bad is gonna happen to
で
him.
もランヤンはフータオに何の用があるんだろう。フータオもなんでバタバタしてるかわからないし、心配だな。
Any ideas, Mr.
同志
Archon?
は思慮深く捉えどころのない方だ。その考えは俺たち全員が束になっても及ばないものかもしれない。
眠れなくなるような悩みがあるってことは？
それも聞いたことがないな。しかし王城堂はリーウェの生と死の均衡を保つ責を担っている。もし同種が本当に見た通り何も考えていないのであれば、その方がかえって心配だ。
ええ、その通りです。私もフータオさんと知り合って随分経ちましたが、彼女は突拍子もないように見えて、実際は心の中に芯を持ったお方。私たちは友人として彼女が必要とする時に支えてあげれば大丈夫でしょう。
ああ、同種が仕事を全うしてくれていなければ俺も安心してここで茶を飲み劇を聞いてなどいられないからな。
おい勝利、サボってることをそれっぽく言うなよ。
Exactly.
勝利先生はお二人にフータオさんのことを信じてあんまり考えすぎないようにしてほしいのでしょう。
そうだったのか。勝利が落ち着いてるのを見て、なんだかオイラも心配なんていらない気がしてきたぞ。不思議。
ちょうど解凍祭の時期だ。この果実を無意にしないよう有楽会で心ゆくまで遊ぶといいだろう。もしまだ気がかりであればこれを。
Oh, fortune coin?
吉五船だ。最近それを送り合うのが流行っているらしく、真似てみようと思ってな。
なんだって今年の解凍
It's
祭
actually
は
giving us a coin.
勝利がお金を
It's
持
a
ち上げてる
miracle.
なんて。
The Archon who is broke, who is the embodiment of a broke Archon, is finally giving us a coin.
勝利殿、その吉五船の模様、少々特別なものとお見受けするが、もしや
Rex coin.
伝説の停戦では。
What is this? A crypto?
停戦？
ああ、その吉五船の模様だが、街で見るものとは違うだろう。見るに、それは元王帝君の模様。間違いない。元王帝君が触ったとされる停戦だ。
竜祖殿、これは露天商から手に入れたものに過ぎない。おそらく模倣品だろう。もし興味があるならその商人を紹介するが。
おっと、その辺で買ったものだったのか。家宝か何かかと思ったよ。
旅人、ぜひ受け取ってくれ。困ったことがあればそれが道を切り開いてくれるかもしれない。
そんなにすごいのか？
ご存じないかもしれないが、 たとえそれが偽物であっても、ガン王帝君の模様は偽物ではない。模様が本物ならばご利益だってある。ガン王帝君の加護があらんことを。
Oh, he is always with me. I have him in my roster.
勝利殿、ぜひその商人のところに案内してくれ。私もガン王帝君の加護にあやかりたい。
いいだろう。では皆、また会おう。
そうだ、実は数日後、怪盗祭の舞台で先ほど練習した発揮連トートという劇を披露するんです。よかったらぜひ見に来てください。
ムンキンがさっき歌ってたのって発揮連トートだったのか？すっごく興味あるぞ。絶対見に行くな。そういえば発揮の中のトート三葉が何なのかまだ分かってないんだよな。
トート三葉ですか？では彼女たちがトート三戦とも呼ばれていることはご存知でしょうか？首席インカ名著、
Learn
銀霊
Butterfly
戦
of
曲
Crimson
幻聴、
Flame, Jade
そ
Flame
して
Silverwing,
金木上皇月句、
Golden Eye Celadon
いずれも
Mare.
神通力を持ち、人間の姿になれる存在です。
A bird, a horse, and what was the other one? Silverwing, Crimson Flame, oh, a butterfly. Butterfly, isn't that supposed to be associated with Hu Tao? Because she's all about butterfly.
おお、本当に人間じゃないんだな。
And it's flame as
わか
well.
るけど、幻聴と月句はどんなやつなんだ？
幻聴はツバメで、月句は白い馬です。伝説によると、トートが錬化された後、幻聴は万象風格霊感と共に旅に出て、月句は姿を消したとされています。
I'm trying to think whether it is like one of the adapti. Considering the fact that it's a bird, it could be Cloud Returner, right? But I don't think it's that simple. It's probably something
竹林
else.
月を読んだことはありますか？
Moonlit
その話
Bamboo
で描かれてい
Forest.
る慶作山に白い馬が登場するのですが、彼女を金木上皇月句だと考えている人が多くいます。
へえ、そうなのか。じゃあ蝶々は？蝶々はその後どうなったんだ？
彼女は8期における唯一の犠牲者で、法人の儀式の際に亡くなっています。8期はそれぞれ神通力を持っていますが、とうとも尋常ならざる魔人であったため、錬化するのは容易ではありません。そこ
7 and
で
8 gates.
彼らは八問
Three.
七問の陣という秘術を使いました。妖魔を根絶やしにするその陣を発動させるには、犠牲となる門が必要になります。名鳥がその一門を担い、この世を去ったのです。
そんな気の毒だな。
ですが幸い、8期の中には名鳥を慕う無謀の翁という方がいて、その伝承を受け継いだと聞きます。
Yep, and that is why Hu Tao's ability is all about those fire butterfly.
無謀の翁って王城堂の創始者に法術を教えたやつだよな。
ええ、そこはまさに運命と言えるでしょう。有名を平定する人が偶然にも後世に法術を残し、その後継者は今も生と死の境界線を守っているのですから。命は失われましたが、リーウェを守る意志は2、3000年の時を経た今も受け継がれています。これが発揮連トートというお話です。
What is Yang Ding doing here? Did she search for
ありがとな、
us?
ウンキン。これでハッキがどういうやつらなのかやっと分かったぜ。
どういたしまして。この劇は久しぶりですので、帰ってからもう少し練習しないと。
Don't practice too much, or you'll tire your voice out. Yeah, it'll be bad if you suddenly lost your voice during the day of the
はい、
performance.
ありがとうございます。それではまた。
話は終わったかな。ずっと待ってたんだけど。あれ、
What's up?
シャンディ、どうしてここに。だって全然帰ってこないんだもん。結構探したんだよ。旅人ってば、みんなには体調に気をつけろとか、ちゃんと休憩しろとか言うのに、自分はご飯もろくに食べないんだから。
That is kind of true.
このままだと今度は私が旅人を叱っちゃうよ。お腹空いたでしょ。ほら、シャンリン特製の新メニュー、バイラク石棺水だよ。ささ、うわありがとな、シャンリン。全
New
然気づか
recipe?
なかったけど、匂いを嗅いだ途端お腹がペコペコになってきたぞ。パイモン、旅をするのって大変じゃない？お腹いっぱい食べれるかもわからないし。いっそ私と一緒にいるのはどうかな。
Yeah, go
美味しい
ahead.
ものをたらふく食べさせてあげるよ。うわあ、なんて魅力的なお誘い。
At least I've never charged you for a single meal. Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
パン民堂だぞ。おいら一人増えたってパン一民堂になるだけだし問題ないんだ
Nah,
よ。
you are equivalent to 10 customer. Probably even more, to be honest.
パイモンは食いしん坊だけど、それだけで釣られるような子じゃないもんね。さあ、遠慮なく食べて。遊楽会に行くにしても、他のことをするにしても、まずはお腹を満たさないとね。
Oh, that is the first part. Let me see if we actually got a recipe. Oh, we did actually. What kind of food is that actually? I'm kind of interested. Let me go ahead and see real quick. Where's the stove? Here. Increase all party. Okay, so it's the defense. Healing effectiveness. Kind of useless because I don't. Usually, I tend to use the defense one. Alright, so let me just double check. This is going to be the second one, and both of this is going to be on the third one. Alright, so like I said, I will be doing the rest of them in one go. I'll probably see like during the day, because usually it updated for events. They usually update somewhere around 10 a.m. my time. So depending on whether this has been unlocked, I think by right it should be, it doesn't have this unlock after text here if it is already released. So I should see if it is already unlocked on Wednesday on the 28th, then I might be doing the stream on Wednesday night, and then just straight up just do all of them in one go. So I kind of prefer to do it at night at the moment, because it is a little bit starting to get a little bit hot right now in my country during the day. It's like the weather is on the way to change from cold to hot, I guess, but it still rains a lot from time to time. So yeah, so not much for phase 1. I will say that there's a lot more question rather than something new, but at least we did kind of learn some new lore, I guess, about old stuff that happens during the day. So there's actually like a lot of gods that have been sealed during the Archon War, and that's the thing as well. I wonder if they are actually still alive, or are they dead, or have they like become corrupted or whatever. That's kind of interesting, and that's I think one of the difference between Zhongli and the other god, because to my understanding, like all of the other gods from before the Archon War have pretty much is dead, except from the one in Liyue. From my understanding, I could be wrong though, because I'm not really like a lore expert, but it's primarily because I know that Zhongli just went ahead and sealed all of the other gods instead of killing them, which is kind of crazy, because I really think that sealing sealing an enemy is rather difficult, especially if you have like quite a number of enemies, rather than just get rid of them. So yeah. What else? Okay, so as for the next stream, obviously we're gonna do the Lantern Rite for next week, but that is probably going to be the only stream for Genshin, between Genshin and Star Rail for in a while. For the next 2 weeks, I have to kind of have to force myself to play Warframe, to be honest, because the battle pass is going to end in about 2 weeks, so I kind of barely level up my battle pass. I can't really remember what the level is I'm currently at, but so I do have to do a lot of grinding. If I'm not mistaken, the previous one I did grind for like within a few days only, so I wonder if I can actually try to do that. If I'm actually managed to do that, then I might be down to do like another quest or two. I think for the time being though, although I did say that I do want to finish all of the character quests, I think I kind of want to prioritize Star Rail. But before I can kind of continue with the stuff in Star Rail, like I said, I do have to prioritize Warframe at the time being. And once I'm done with Warframe, then I would be able to like continue with Star Rail. There's also the fact that for Star Rail, I do have 2 accounts, so obviously I kind of have to progress a little bit. My old account I don't really play the side stuff on my old account, so I only did the main stuff. I might be doing all the side stuff once I'm done with all of them on my main account. I'll probably just like run it like auto dialogue and auto battle on the background, so it's not really such a big deal, so I can just do it like while I'm working and so on. So that's the current plan. So I'm prioritizing Warframe until I manage to max out my battle pass, and then I'm probably gonna start doing the companion quest for Star Rail as well until I finish all of them. And pretty much I'm just gonna do all of the other side quests in Star Rail on my own. And once I'm done with that, then only I will get back into Genshin. My target is probably to finish off all the character quests, obviously including Mizuki's when she's arrived in 5.4. So my target is to finish all of them within version 5.4. Especially since we are not getting a new destination as well, so I figured it's gonna be like a good opportunity to finish off everything. So by right, so hang on, I'm trying to think. Right now is, if I'm not mistaken, the date for 17, so 10 days, 7, so it's gonna be around 2 weeks. I think the code just now mentioned the date, right? Let me check again real quick. 0 to 12. So I'm assuming 12 February is the date for the 5.4 version 5.4 is going to be. So that is probably going to be when I'm gonna start. Hang on. I don't know. I mean, basically, I'm trying to say that I kind of want to try and finish off everything within February, but I'm not really sure whether that is still possible yet. Regardless, I kind of want to try and do it because I really want to get back into a lot of the single player games that I have been postponing. That's the stuff with FF7 Remake that I really have to finish off, especially now that Rebirth have come to PC as well. Then there's Kingdom Hearts to finish off the, I forgot what it was called, the second installment that I was playing. It's not the it's not the second installment for, it's not Kingdom Hearts 2, it's before that. Something Chains of Memory, Chains of Memory, yeah, that was it. So I was kind of like at the very end of the quest already. I think it's just a matter of that my character is a lot under level that I have to kind of grind a little bit. I do have to play a little bit of FF7 remake again just to kind of get my muscle memory again, I guess, because it's been like almost 2 years already since I left it. The last part actually, yeah, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, and then there's a lot of other single player games that I really want to get into as well. There's the Jedi, what was it again for the second one? I forgot what it is. Basically the continuation of the Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. Yeah, that's what it is. There was a lot of like performance issue during the launch, which kind of makes me wonder whether if it has been fixed or not. Hopefully it does, because I really like Fallen Order, and so far from what I've been hearing about Jedi Survivor, from when it was released, the only issue that people have with it is the performance on PC. Aside from that, I think I've only been hearing like good stuff. So that is also some one game that I really want to get into again. So yeah, I think that is probably going to be it for me. So I guess the next time that you're gonna be seeing me is next week for the rest of the Lantern Rite, and after that we'll have to wait until I would be continuing with Warframe. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I guess I'll see you guys next week then. Bye bye. Good night everyone.